go right into the intro. Hopefully some misfits will come in here. Jesus. You can never find it. Get a good, decent time to go freaking live. Anyway, I'll be back.
Hey there friends, the lights are low. We're out to blinks and off we go. Coffee cup and open tabs. Little voice in the back says hi. Hit the intro, play the tune. We don't need a crowded room. Truth don't shout, it walks in steady, side by side. We timestamp it, roll it back. Watch the words, not just the hype. And make your mind up for yourself. No looping lies tonight. This is Kathy P's, let's talk about it. Hands on heart, no fear to call it. Kids are off limits, we don't go. Real life, full stop, we mean it. Be proud, misfits. Say it loud, misfits. We hold a line and we won't misfit. Do the YouTube stuff and pull up a seat. Let's talk about it. Trolls can roam from chat to chat. We're too grown to dance with that. Two wrongs never made a right. Write that down. And foil this and rumor that. If it harms a child, we pass receipts or silence. Those are the only sounds. We timestamp it, roll it back. Keep the context in the light. Say your piece without the docs. The decency win the fight. This is Kathy P's, let's talk about it. Hands on heart, no fear to call it. Kids are off limits, we don't go. Real life, full stop, we mean it. Be proud, misfits. Say it loud, misfits. We hold the line and we won't misfit. Do the YouTube stuff and pull up a seat. Let's talk about it. If the signal drops, I'll be right back. Mute for the littles, then we're on the track. We don't chase pain for a couple of views. We chase the truth like good friends do. Panels up, the voices blend. Make your case, now play it again. We'll disagree without the knives and stones. Turn the volume down on spite. Turn the spotlight up on right. Home isn't home when we're throwing bones. This is Kathy P's, let's talk about it. Hands on heart, no fear to call it. Kids are off limits, we don't go. Real life, full stop, we mean it. Be proud, misfits. Say it loud, misfits. We keep the guardrails where they fit. Hit the thumbs and take your seat. Let's talk about it. Voices in the chat, I see you. Mods, thank you. Be kind, be smart, be proud, misfits.
Yeah. It's a day, huh? What a day, what a day, what a day. Jesus. I don't know, man. Ooh. You're trying to, like, pay attention to your conscience and, have some morals of some type. But damn, some people out here make it freaking hard. They really make it freaking hard. But I will stick to me. And, yeah, there's just some info I'm not prepared to share. But, dude, I know you're fucking exaggerating the hell out your life. Oh, anyway, yeah. Let me say hi and then we'll get into this because, ooh, yikes. Sometimes it's not good to have information. Hey, Cat 1961. Hey, Step, not that Step, don't side-eye me. How are you? You're in bed with the flu? Oh, honey, I've been sick. I hear you. I hope you get to feeling better. I really hope you get to feeling better. It's good to see you. Hey, Ann, how are you? Darby. And go Bulldogs. I don't know if you're in here or you're listening yet, but thank you very much. I made she sent me a box of um different kinds of different brands of coffee, little different flavors. And I tried the one today, double donut. Oh my god, I always drank just plain regular coffee, or now I like a good cappuccino though. I can drink me a good cappuccino. Um, but that's about the extent of my, I've never had a Dunkin's or a Starbucks coffee because it's just, I don't know, all that shit. You got to figure out which one you like. Oh, piss on it. Too much. But so I decided I wanted to explore it a little bit. But yeah, it's really good. It was sweet. Damn sure didn't need no sugar. Didn't know that plowed it with sugar, but it was good. It was really sweet. So thank you very much, Go Bulldogs. I got a Christmas present. My kids were like, oh, hey, Tracy. Hey, Dreams Escape. Hey, Perfectly. Hey, Betty MCW. Good to see you. How are you? Hey, people on the vertical side, the couple that are over there. Where the hell's everybody at? I have been waiting all freaking day and night to go live. It's like a no-win situation. It really is. Anyway, we had that event to do today. The kids had a good time. That's what matters. Hawaiian blend, but I still love my pumpkin. I've never tried that. What's a Hawaiian blend or a pumpkin spice? I said I've never really ventured. Just kind of burned out. Yeah, well, they should take it out on me. I haven't been able to get on live. I had stuff to do here, and then by the time I was able to, yes, they had a good time. They got to um, do their little event. It was just a short one, and I got a couple pictures with Santa, and they ate, and we came home. My daughter proceeded to tell the Lyft driver exactly why we won't be using Lyfts after this weekend coming up, and how busy we're going to be with them this weekend coming up. And she's glad, that we're just not going to need them anymore. I was like, oh dear God. The dude was like 78 years old. I don't think he even heard half of what she said or cared. It was funny. Kroger has the vanilla caramel creamer that is out of this world. A creamer? Oof. Oh, you mean the coffee's not? It's the creamer that's flavored. Oh. Queen kind of hogged today. Oh, did she? I was in and out, so I don't know. She was on a long time, but I don't know. I was in and out. I think, like I said, I had things to do. But I have been given permission to use Brittany's live. Look, I know that everyone's saying, well, not everyone, but some are saying she was swatted. Some are saying she wasn't swatted. Some people think it was all fake. I don't think it was fake. I don't think it was what she's making it out to be, though. Law enforcement was already at her house once. Okay. Allegedly because of YouTube calls. So why a few hours later did they allegedly come back as a SWAT team and SWAT her fucking house if they were already there and addressed the issues of the YouTube calls? That doesn't make any sense. I'm not saying they didn't come back again. I'm just saying what she's saying, the reasoning why just doesn't make sense. And look, I've seen a SWAT go down, unfortunately. I told you, we used to have rental property. We had a 4-unit building and a 2-unit house. And we were down there doing landlord duties. They fucking came, and let me tell you something. All they had to say was, hey, we need in here. I'd have fucking used my master key and let them in. Oh, hell no. They not only busted the main door, which opened up to the hallway, and then there was 4 units. They busted that door and the other door. They never rang no doorbell or knocked or nothing. I mean, the door to the apartment was fucking gone, Jack. It was history. Okay, there was no just tacking that back up. That whole thing, frame and all, needed replaced. They weren't playing. Okay, that was the SWAT. They don't knock and say, hey, we're here to SWAT you. Can you let us in? Yeah, it don't work that way. And they were already there. So they were familiar with the shenanigans going on. Not to mention that there is a history, and I'm sorry to say it, but it's true. There is a history with that address and out of line behaviors with law enforcement. You know, there's a history where law enforcement has been needed. And not just that one, but not far from it either. The so-called rental shack. Yeah, something don't smell right. Something just don't smell right. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Something don't smell right. Mm-mm. It doesn't make any sense. They were already there, allegedly, because of the YouTube calls. So why would they come back again for the same call when they were already there and addressed the issues? Yeah, something stinks. And no accountability whatsoever. None. Instead, she's been on all night, making tons of excuses, playing victim, grifting her ass off. And you know what? Whoever did the call, you just made BJ a good night of money. And another week of playing victim. She'll grift off this for the next week or two. I mean, she nailed it tonight. They were just hand over foot handed it to her. And then it just turned into a Bash Queen sesh with old Lemonhead up on panel. Hey, Purple Dragon. You're done with YouTube crashing. I did follow some more steps than before, but now I'm using the Brave browser. I've heard about that one. I haven't tried it, but I've heard about that one. Maybe they actually read her prior calls and went to check their firearms. I don't know. Like I said, it doesn't fit. Okay, it doesn't fit. And not to mention all the years I ran. You know, I was a first responder. I worked with a lot of law enforcement and seen a lot of things. Sadly, you know, because a lot of times we would get called. Hey, Strutter, Merry Christmas. Merry Gripmas in full force. Yes, it is the Gripmas after check. Because, come on, let's face it, who don't spend too much money at Christmas? And then come Christmas, you broke. So that check at the end of January, you're going to feel nice. When you can bulk it up to $4 or $5 grand, BJ. Don't I wish? Hey, Bobby. I don't get nowhere close to that. Nowhere close. But anyway, I get it. I get it. And yeah, I forgot to do a working goal and I already started. Hey, over there on the other side. Yeah. So we'll just do another imaginary goal. I mean, I'll show you, man. All they did was make things good for her. Truth be told. Okay. I don't even know if Brittany's still alive. I honestly have not checked. I know I had peeked in, and just at that time, I heard them talking about the picture that Queen Bee had posted. He's saying, oh, what am I doing? He's saying that it was his body, but not his face and head, that it was somebody else's face and head. Yeah. And, yeah. Whatever. I don't give two fucks. I remember a couple other pictures that were posted of him besides that one. Back when all this shit started, when he started going at Queen and stuff. And he's not as good looking as he's claiming. Okay. And besides that, he's been arrested. You can go see his mugshots and see what the fuck he looks like. It's public information. I mean, Jesus Christ. Who cares? Who really cares? Maggots are maggots. You know, it is what it is. Maggots are maggots, you know? Seen one maggot, seen them all. If I don't understand, he knows this photo's been out here. He knows. I don't know why he hasn't cammed up. Who cares? I mean, don't say anything about anybody else camming up when you yourself don't cam up. You see what I mean? Yeah, my thumbnail don't even match. I didn't even have time to make one. The kids were finally asleep. The dog's finally asleep. And I thought I'd be able to go live because I didn't see anybody set up to go live. But as soon as I set up a live, you know, hello, everybody comes out the woodwork. But so I am going to change the thumbnail. I just threw something just to have one. Anyway, I'm going to do a swatting thumbnail. I'll change it. Next thing you'll be saying, oh, there, she's clickbaiting. Look, she got a Christmas thumbnail, but look at her description and title. Yeah, it doesn't match the thumbnail, dumb fuck. But yeah, she, they got a lot to say. Oh, she is still alive? I don't even figure, why am I not surprised? She will, they had nothing out when I popped in there, which was a while ago. They actually had nothing to say. She actually had no content. And all they kept doing was Sinner was just dragging Queen, and she was like, "Yep, yep, Buzzy, It was like, fuck. It was so. I couldn't stand. I couldn't stand to listen. It was just pathetic. I was so desperate to stay on and talk about something because the money was rolling in, and she didn't want it to stop. So keep crying about what they're doing to me. Forget about my part in it all. It was pathetic. And all Queen, Lemonhead could do is talk about Queen. Queen, Buzzer, Buzz. What does he call Buzzy? Yeah, that's all he could talk about. And this is Spitfire from Rumble. She's probably gonna do commentary, so I'm gonna let me drop her link. I'll probably fast forward through some of it because you can say more on Rumble than you can over here. And I have it recorded, but as long as she's live, I won't play that. I will play from Rumble. That way she can't strike me because she's tried and it hasn't worked because I haven't been streaming her. The couple times I've done this, I've streamed her actually from another creator on Rumble. But I am going to start it at the beginning. So.
Radical jihadists are not done. Iran promises death to America. They've built sleeper.
Attention law enforcement. You took an oath to protect and serve. To keep your family...
My tempo.
But yeah, he's almost 50.
Would have been here that night, Center, that she went off on Tiffany Marie.
Oh, it's got so many subscribers.
I watched the one.
I think it's an anime character.
Oh,
They actually love
there's
themselves.
2 parts. Okay, wait a minute. There's 2 parts. That's right. Let me oh. There's actually 2 parts to this. She got 2 parts. I'm sorry. This is part 1. Let me go to part 1. Let me go to part 1. Okay. I got it now.
Because if
Americans count on us to keep everything running.
Ads on Rumble.
Last year, we increased U.S. production nearly
get my Rumble
20%.
set up
That
and
progress is
pay
earned.
priceless and start
focus-
uploading content over there. And I was hoping to get to it this weekend, but I don't know. I dread going out in that garage. It's gonna suck to have to go through that stuff without him. And nothing I can do about it. Okay, where's the stream at? Maybe that's where she picked up at, because it's not here, yeah. Oh wow, she was so late coming on.
I can't wait to hear what she has to say about it all.
Brittany must have been really late as usual.
The first time was the detective. Okay. All right. So be frank. I'm waiting to hear what she picks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to. Awesome, Shauna. Sorry she's doing this. She's fucking nuts. She's going to come back and say there was another fucking call or some shit. No, it'll be better. I'm going to, like I said, I'll.
Okay. We'll go back to the other one, because evidently the first part of the stream was nothing. Okay. See, I just had the whole thing recorded, so. But I can't play that as long as she's live, because she's strike happy. What am I doing? Oh. I know, Earth told me I could use hers too. I could use hers. I don't know if she's doing commentary though.
And that's actually a trait.
Because I mean, like, you'll hear me shake my drink, or my straw will get stuck on the ice and I have to break the ice up with my straw.
So do you do that when you snore, BJ? And also it didn't.
Or you heard him, what you also might have heard was
she's talking about the
things on either
sound
side of
where
our so
some
we got a his and
people
her.
thought it was a weapon that was being cocked. I don't think it was. She was 3 hours late. What? Her first time was at 12:05. She went on about 3:20. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? No, she's not going to tell the truth. Priceless, you're correct. She will not. You did your research and found stuff out about Pew Pew on YouTube. Brittany looking into having her channel burnt down. How I read the Yikes. Well. Whew. I don't know. It's
Her desk in here. He's right beside me. There's like a little barrier in between him and I. And then on his side, he's got these holders on either side, like these extendable
okay,
holders.
guys, we're going to eat some grapes
on one side,
because
and
I'm
on
not
the other
like
side it holds his
DJ.
phone.
I'm not going to sit here and eat nothing but bowls and bags of candy and end up bigger than the house I live in. So we're going to eat some grapes. That's my dinner.
And what you could have heard was him taking his phone off of that holder. It makes a clicking sound. Mm-hmm. I don't know what it is, but I'm telling y'all it wasn't a weapon, because that weapon went out that night. Callie,
that's
welcome
bullshit
to the
too.
Green Team, my love.
Okay, so now we have a chair. We have a stapler. We have a water pistol. Now we have a phone holder. And the shaking of ice. Okay.
Thank you. And to the people that are not members,
I might have to start writing
I
this
will
shit
go
down.
back to regular scheduled programming with non-members my next live, but I just know this was going to be, and with Buzzy being live, we staved off a lot of trolls.
You guys know I'm spying on these goons. Somebody just asked this. Does Kyle have a disability? He does have a disability. It's called Becky. The fuck?
Yeah. The biggest one.
Dead weight.
Lots of prayers.
Again, in my opinion, another strong woman.
Needed.
Mandy, chugga.
Mandy.
These motherfuckers have a problem with strong women.
It is very alarming. It is. I'm not gonna lie. It is. I've been around. I've seen too much. It is alarming, but I'm sick and tired of people putting it on others out here. On some saying, "Well, you're going to be responsible." No. The only one that's going to be responsible is them. Brittany, old BJ, and old Craigie boy, because she exploits the hell out of this shit. She uses it to grip, just like she's doing tonight. And the money rolled in, and she kept on. The more the money rolled in, oh, the giddier she got, and the bolder she got. It is what it is.
That aren't afraid to speak their mind.
I'll do a small goal.
Choo, choo, chugga,
I
chugga.
should do
Even
a
though
goal 15 just to beat her ass, but she quadrupled that.
we filled it up forever ago. Y'all are amazing. Thank you, Mandy.
All they did was give her
TLC.
attention.
She's like, I don't know what this newborn cat thing is about.
I keep telling her.
I normally wouldn't say this because I thought that he was a poor guy in duress that just had to like sit there and go along.
You're not good at it, BJ. You sound fucking stupid when you try to mimic people. Stop
with your shit. Until I heard him all mouthy the other day, and he's like all into
lame.
it.
Yeah, he's like a little drama queen.
He looks like a newborn cat.
Let her explain.
I think he looks like one of those Jim Henson Muppets, like the two judges. Do you ever see that?
Oh,
That's what he looks like. Like a younger version of that. Oh, his eyes are always puffy and half closed.
anyone or the one with the round face?
Oh my God, I'm dead.
Sitting up there in
Nonsense is taking her earrings out right now.
Okay, where's the first part of her live though? Because did she start out immediately with Sinner? Because I didn't watch it. I had a recording. Like I said, I popped in there. She had been on for a while, and they were talking about that picture that Queen Bee had posted. And then I didn't stay in there. I of course don't ever try to talk, but I'm blocked in there anyway. Been blocked in there, never even tried to talk to the bitch. So I don't know how it started. I haven't went back and listened to it. I wasn't even going to show this shit tonight. I was just going to come on and just hang out and talk. And I said, why not? Piss on it. Let's just have some laughs. Well, not laughs, but let's just call the bitch out because you know she's going to lie. And we can still chit chat. We don't, Tomorrow I got some other things I want to show you. Some pretty wild stories. Some really fucking wild stories, man.
Oh my God.
there.
I wish that you would have been here that night, Sinner, that she went off on Tiffany Marie. I was like, bro, what are you going to do? Spar with the phone? Like, what are you going to do?
I thought she was going to knock Kyle out. Like, calm down, lady. Jeez.
So this is the beginning?
But what you had to see,
my Lord.
What you had to see, Sinner, was she had did a live like 5 minutes prior to that where she was on her way home from some treatment. And she was like going on about how she was under the effects of anesthesia, whatever. And she's like,
your guess is as good as mine, Priceless. I don't get any of it. I really, truly don't. I don't get how these people can be so obsessed with this YouTube that they can't never just walk away from it and like live outside of this bubble on YouTube. And they don't. Their lives are all of this drama. They thrive in it. That's all they do. That's all they know. No, I'm so glad I got other things going on in life.
Exactly, Heather.
You know what? I'm good with missing things. I'll keep missing things because you can't catch everything. Because unlike them, I can't live on YouTube. You know, I have littles, I have responsibilities, I have a house to take care of, animals, you know, pets to take care of, you know, real life things to do, you know, like work and stuff, you know, to pay the bills. Something they don't know nothing about. Yeah.
It's an app. Don't take it so seriously. Lock off.
On this app. Dude, I don't know much about
Seriously.
Right. And then 5 minutes later, she sparks up a live and she's like,
No, DJ, that is not normal, and you need to go see the doctor.
your lifetime and all that weird shit that these losers do. I mean,
And
how is it that the people that
I dropped
you know,
Spitfire's
no offense, but
link
you make
to
a
her
living here, how is it
Rumble.
that somebody that makes a living here is talking
If
shit? Even if I
Amar could
did do
drop
this
her
for a
link
living,
to her
and then so
channel,
what?
that
That's
would be
exactly what
great.
you're doing.
Thank
What's
you.
the
Hey,
conversation?
Ryder.
Like, what the fuck?
Good to see you.
Thankfully, I'm not.
I started watching
doing this.
YouTube with
Sinners making lemonade by
Savannah
giving back for Christmas.
Soto and ended
Well,
up
I mean,
with
they attack me
Sebastian.
when I say that.
And know this
No, but you're
situation
the
is very
person. That's what
disturbing
you're
and
supposed to do.
horrific. It
That
is.
shouldn't be.
Let's see them give
It
someone
is,
$750
Princess. What
for
they've
this.
done, they've turned it into a freaking circus. It's not about Sebastian. It hasn't been about Sebastian for a very long time. And sadly, his father is the head of it all. It's just gross. It's just all so gross.
Hell no, they're not. No.
Are you kidding me? That shit
Oh,
will
and
happen.
Reality got balls tonight too. Her wig must be super tight, you know, because she's running. She got some shit to say.
That's
We know-
one of the early,
blunts.
Yeah,
that's one of the
they're
earliest
big and
lessons I
bad.
learned
They
in
got
life. I think
Lemonhead
it was
up
my grandfather,
there.
maybe one of
They're,
my older
they
uncles, but they
fawn
said,
all over
I
him.
was talking about someone being selfish, and they were just like, "Don't let it get to you. That's a taker." And I was like, "What? What do you mean? People that take, you know, takers never give. You know,
Mhm.
so you have to be real cautious if you're a giver, not to give to takers, because I mean,
Yeah.
That's so true.
None of this shit makes sense. Nothing she said
Never
makes
does.
fucking sense.
Never does. I love Spitfire's comment,
100%.
Barry.
She's
if you know anybody that needs
You
help,
can say
email me, and it
things.
turns
You have a lot more freedom on what you say on Rumble, and I need to be careful, especially careful now, because how YouTube is, how everybody's getting their supers and everything taken away, and people can't super chat and stuff. It's not like I get a ton of them anyway, but you know, everyone helps, and I don't need YouTube to be taking that from me, you know. Whoop Rider, remember for 17 months. Happy 17 months. Much love and bye. Oh, thank you. Thank you for being a member for 17 months. That's awesome. You misfit for a long time. I love your avatar.
out.
I was thinking about changing mine. I've had this avatar since like 2009, maybe 2008. But I just didn't have the heart to do it. My husband loved this avatar. It's supposed to be me when I was younger, except the hair was done too dark. I never had black hair, just dark brunette. I wish the hair would have been lighter. But he always thought it was a sexy. He just always liked it, so I just didn't have it in me to change it.
Need help. It's crazy.
Everybody
So many of us are
needs
need,
help,
and it tore back the curtain to what we're really dealing with. So many of us.
I was
just-
proud of the kids today. I knew it was going to be hard because this is something that we did as a family, and this was the first time that Daddy wasn't going to be a part of it. And my little always has, he did it Halloween, and I knew he would at this. It was going to be hard to get him to go inside, but once I got him in there, he was going to be okay, just like with Halloween. And it did. It was cold and rainy and windy and chilly, and but it took me about 20-25 minutes, and then he was ready to go in, and it as soon as he was done doing what he had to do, he didn't want to stay and hang out and eat snacks and color pages and stuff, and would do the Christmas. He didn't want it. He wanted out of there. So yeah, but at least I got him to go in.
Just living, paycheck to paycheck.
And it didn't last him in his bed. Yeah, I didn't think it would, but I didn't tell him that. We're gonna try again tomorrow night. every night is another night, so you know. I don't know.
She said she was going to do the Cash App giveaways. Ain't gonna happen. She still has the mug she was supposed to give away.
Yeah, she never gives anything away.
Hey, send us the money.
She's supposed to be doing a gift basket copying what Lemonhead was doing. And I question where he got the stuff for the gift basket. I'm guessing it's stuff people send him because he gets all kinds of shit. But look, she's always having a giveaway. Nobody ever gets her shit. Then she's talking about doing a Cash App or a PayPal gift card or something. That's never going to happen. She can't fucking mail a used cup out. How the hell is she going to mail cash out? Or, you know, do a cash give? Stop it. It's just, oh. How are you going to do giveaways when you won't hear crying all the time how broke you are? Does that make sense? And is she trying to get more money for another attorney? Which that's been being said for a while now, that you know, it's been thrown out here that that's what she was up to. Well, I'll be damned if she didn't mention that. Just saying.
that we can give it to a family when we're out here going food.
Everybody's getting hungry again.
Food. Food.
Everybody's getting hungry again.
Again, you folks make me hungry every time. I know, Brittany, we're going to be fat together.
Mm-hmm.
Fat ass foodies, man.
I just have hot cocoa.
Oh, that's good. I'm going to get some cocoa bombs.
I can't with reality.
The holiday.
She just reminds me,
and trust me,
of one of them little skinny big mouth women that do nothing but lay in her bed and yell at people. That's just what she reminds me of. For somebody who has that phone all up in her face, you know, like if she's trying to swallow the mic or something. And yeah, that's just what she reminds me of. Ugh.
Don't buy generic whipped cream. It sucks.
Oh, hell no.
Oh,
You
yeah, we
caught
know
that,
you
huh,
buy
with Drake?
Tomahawk steaks. I doubt you're going to buy an off-brand whipped cream. Oh, Whoop Rider, kicking off your goal. Happy and safe holidays to you. Same to you, Whoop Rider. Thank you. It's very sweet of you. Thank you.
There's some things you just got to get the name brand.
Oh, Delana, thank you for being here. Have a great night, and ice cream sounds good.
Hey, I'll
Ice
be
cream.
live tomorrow if I make it through and I don't electrocute myself trying to figure out how to put some of these Christmas freaking decorations up to, if I can even get to them. I have to, I don't know. That's my goal for tomorrow, even though it's hard to be out there. That was his man cave out there, and I just don't venture out there. But I have to get the Christmas tree stuff down, and I am going to try to put some strings of lights on a couple of the bushes, you know, and try to find my wreath and put it on the door. But I'm not going to put up all the blow ups and put out all the sculptures and stuff he has. I don't even know where to begin. How to run the cords. There's just a whole lot. That runway is long. It covers the whole front yard, the whole length of the front yard. And there's a lot of parts to it. And then there's the big sleigh and reindeer that's coming down the runway. And the thing is life size. That's not happening. I'm not even putting up my horse and buggy and stuff in my reindeer or the Christmas trees. I'm not putting up I could probably put the candies up. I know how to do that, and the candy canes, because they're all connected, so they're just a plug. But all the other stuff, nope. All the big bulbs, well, no. So I'm just gonna put a few things up just to make them, you know, do the best I can.
Cream sounds real good.
I told my daughter, I said, never again. Cool Whip goes into my hot cocoa.
That's it. Oh, I'm sorry, Carolina Moon. We need to lose it together and work them points in. I ain't counting points, though. If I do it, I'm just going to cut my stuff in half. All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and get off here. But I love y'all. We will be back in a few minutes.
Cut her
Okay,
stuff in
wait.
half.
She's ended it. She hasn't even been on that long. Everybody was on hold for hours. She didn't talk or anything. What?
She can't
And
stop.
she's going to come back with another goal. Unfucking believable.
Stuff in her face. Long
Yeah,
enough to
she
cut
won't quit
anything in
eating.
half.
God.
Channel since we graced this one with 6 hours already.
She
Give
was
yourself, like,
on
40
6
minute break.
hours? Where's it
It ain't gonna be
at?
that long because it's already late. We'll probably be live here in the next at 12 o'clock, 30 minutes.
That sounds good. I can.
All right, love y'all. See y'all in a little bit.
We have not listened to 3 hours of video. We listened to maybe 30, 40 minutes, if that. The rest, there was no video. What the fuck, Purple? What happened here? She was live for 6 hours on her main channel. Let me look. Oh, she's done. I said just finished 8 minutes ago. All right. But she came back again. Because wasn't that the one that there was hours where she wasn't even there? This is insanity. Let me see what's the other one. There's nothing on the other one. Okay. All right. I got you, Beach. I got you, bitch. Don't worry. I got you. Oh, it's not ready to download yet. Because it's processing. It always takes, usually can't download them right away. All right, that's fine. Well, that means I got to go shut my recording off. Well, then I can play my recording if she's done. All right. All right, here we go. I'm just going to play my recording now since she's done. Close some of these windows.
Much. I'm seeing y'all say put out a wish list. Listen, guys, I'm just going to be 100% real with y'all.
Give me cash. If I put out a wish list, people would just mess with it. And look, I'm sick of hearing people. I don't give a shit if you do a wish list. Do one. Who cares? You make it out to be what it's not. I don't understand that at all. Who the fuck cares if you do one? Do one. Do one for your kids. But I've had people ask me to do one multiple. And I did. And I don't feel bad about it. I mean, why should I when I was asked by many people to do one? But I don't put anything outrageously expensive on it either. In fact, I'm going to take the Ring doorbells off because they're no longer on sale. But, yeah, anyway. I'm not like computers and shit like you would do, but, you know. Anyway. Okay.
I don't have, my kids don't do toys. You know what I mean? There's numerous reasons. I've even talked to Shayna about this. My kids don't do toys that they never like. they're electronic kids. That's just what they are. I wouldn't even know
That's
what to
just
put
what
on
they
a wish
are.
list for
Oh,
them.
get the fuck out of here. That's what you turned them into. Sorry, but you allow them to live their lives on their electronics. Mine have access to electronics, but they still very much play with toys. They read books. We play board games. We have lots of board games, and I buy new ones every year because we play a lot of games. Card games, kid card games, of course. It's what you do with it. It's no good for a kid to live on electronics and have nothing outside of that. No, playing games and stuff. I'm sorry, but it's not. Especially all hours of the day and night. Mine still go outside and play. I mean, I don't know. It's weird. I guess everybody's different. Hey, Seawork, good to see you.
That wish list is going to be ripped to pieces if I put one out.
No, I don't think it's a
mess-
bad thing. I never said anything about you putting one out. I've encouraged you to do it. What I said is quit lying and grifting and manipulating the situation and just saying you just want cash. That's messed up to do. That's messed up to do, in my opinion. That's manipulating your chat to get cash.
With it every way, 6 ways to Sunday.
You don't think mine hasn't been messed with? You don't think mine hasn't been messed with? Of course it has. And I'm pretty sure the idiots came from somewhere around you or Lemons or, one of you idiots' chats. Because who else would go on there and take off the kids' gifts to make it think they were, gotten and then to find out that they weren't? People are idiots, but never said you shouldn't do one.
You can imagine that. I mean, period.
People
Give me 1 second. I'm sorry, guys.
Electronic babysitters. Exactly. Hey, Mystic. Yep, not for me. Hey, Big Stack.
All right. So, I can do gift cards. I can do that. Or here's another thing people can do. And I know Nonsense is going to run with this.
Oh, good Lord.
Because Nonsense says that I was going to fake a SWAT and have as an excuse to have.
I was floored that my little one asked me for a $5 game card. I was floored because they know how I am about the games and they get limited time on them and they will never be in a chat room. Not anytime soon. They're little. No way. That is never happening. I make sure of that. But he's playing his army game and he wants to buy a tank. So he asked, but he didn't just ask me for the game card. He wanted to earn it. Yeah, he's 7. He wanted to earn it. I was like, yeah, you're listening to me when I'm preaching, I hear. Yeah, I'm very careful on the time they get. Yes. Same with TV. They don't need to vegetate in front of that TV either. Get a book. Read a book. And they know I'll sit down and read with them. And you can make reading fun. You can actually make reading that story fun. And that's why they enjoy reading, because we've always done that. My daughter wants everything she can find on Oxalatos. I'm like, oh, good Lord. Amazon, here I come. You have books on Oxalatos? And they just were so in love with those sea dragons that, it's like the sea monkeys, but they're they call them sea dragons. Well, now she wants the sea monkeys. They want to raise the sea monkeys. The sea dragons lasted about 3 weeks. And then you could just take the container out if you have really hot, sunny days, and it'll just let it naturally dry out, and then just dump water back in it, and some of them will rehatch. But, the tank gets dirty inside, so no, I'm not doing that. But yeah, they got to watching the sea dragons, and she even wrote a report on it for extra work for science, and her teacher was just so impressed. But now she wants to do the sea monkeys. They're just organisms, they're not really, but hey, they love it. I think I'm going to get, you can buy, who I got the idea from? Granny. She got oysters, and she did it on a live, and she was, getting the pearls out, and she got them on Amazon. So I went and checked it out, and I think they would love that. And my daughter can have the pearls. We can get something, little necklace or something made out of it, because if you get the right ones, you can get a dozen pearls, and they just love that kind of stuff. Like, I get the ones where they have to do their own excavating, they have to dig the rocks out and stuff. They love that stuff. We've made volcanoes, lava lamps. We've made a cloud. We do all kinds of stuff. Hey, Bonnie. How you been? Was that you that said you emailed me? I never did get it if it was you. And I kept checking and checking. I didn't see it. I don't know if it was you or Bonnie O. But I like to do things like that with them. We make slime. We've made Play-Doh. My kids still play with Play-Doh. They have all kind of Play-Doh sets. Some of these sets I've had throughout the years from having my Edward Fosters and having my goddaughters. They had a whole bin of Play-Doh sets. I take care of stuff. I teach them to take care of stuff. So, and you take care of it, you keep it clean. That way you can keep reusing it. Maybe I OCD too much about that. But anyway, I bought them Play-Doh sets. And they already had a big bin full of Play-Doh sets from, like I said, the other kids. So they'll sit for hours and play with that stuff. They like to build. I get them Legos. They'll play, we just do things. I don't know. The Legos are a bit hard for me because that's one thing my husband did with them. Yeah, anyway. Let's get back.
Have a wish list or an excuse to have a fundraiser.
Thank you for being a member for 5 months.
Kids' Christmas. Isn't it kind of ironic? Isn't it ironic? 4 days later, the cops show up at my house.
Your youngest loves
That's
Play-Doh.
a little ironic.
Mine still do. They modeling clay. They have some of that modeling clay, and they make things. They like to do diamond art, the kids' diamond art, because they have dragons, and he's always been into dinosaurs and monster trucks, but he's added dragons to his collection now, especially the 3D critters. But which if you see Kennedy, I gotta thank her. The dragons came today, and they both got one, and they loved it. And it was ones with the wings. They didn't have. She had one, but he had a small, a really super small one with wings. And this, so he was thrilled. They were thrilled. But he's good about getting rid of stuff. He emptied out his room, man. He went through everything. He said, "Mommy, I need a box." I'm like, "Okay, just a little box." He says, "No, I need a box." I gave him a box. Well, that box was full in 5 minutes. I had to go get another. All his construction vehicles and stuff. He says they're baby toys. He don't want them anymore. He said to pass them on. I'm like, oh. He's growing up on me whether I like it or not. But he wanted to make room for new toys. then he didn't put anything on his Christmas wish list. Except for Santa to use some of his magic.
Think. If anybody wants, here's what you can do. Okay.
But we
I'm
always
just
do
gonna
a toy purge. Toy purges are a must. Because that's why you end up with 100 freaking stuffed animals. And they even have the nets to hold them in. Oh, she does. Oh. So what did he pick her up for Christmas today? A damn stuffed animal. A reindeer dog. Just what we needed, another lovey.
Leave it where it's at. If you want to donate and help, it's greatly appreciated. Yeah, I do. I mean, this is the lowest
Patricia.
my check's been this month, unfucking fortunately, because of them having people unsub from me when I did the POs and stuff.
No, nobody. No, see? Again, no accountability. BJ, you did it to yourself. No one told anyone to go unsub from you. I never heard anyone tell anyone to go unsub from you. You did that to yourself. No accountability whatsoever.
My PayPal is not working. Please don't send anything through PayPal.
PayPal still not. See, something is not adding up with all this shit, okay? Look, I'm not much of a conspiracy theorist or anything, you guys know that. I'm a pretty straight shooter. But I'm just telling you, this whole mess just stinks to high heaven.
Please don't send anything through PayPal because my PayPal's not working. But I do have Cash App and Venmo. You can definitely, it's greatly appreciated. It's not expected. If you want to, that's great. As of right now, I don't know. But anyway, I do appreciate it, guys. It's okay, PJ. You didn't know. Just Crystal, Michelle, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for contributing towards the goal, you guys.
She did another goal. Oh my Lord. That's taking advantage.
I'm just trying to think of how I word things.
Okay, well, let's speed you up because
I want to be careful. So y'all know I didn't go live last night. For that, I apologize. To be honest with you, I didn't go live because I was mentally and physically exhausted. Mentally and physically exhausted. I want to clear something up really quickly because I know things took a weird why would Super Chat be closed down for us like this? Wait a minute. What do you mean enjoy life? The Super Chats aren't working?
Yes, they are. You just got one.
They're going. I know, Shayna. I know. Thank you, Holly. I appreciate it.
And there's another one. So they're working. Oh, she does it. This is part of her shtick. Every couple nights, she'll do this. And she'll actually send herself like 99 cents or $1.99 to get it going. And use the excuse, oh, well, I don't think they were working. Or she'll do memberships. I didn't think they were working. It's all part of her shtick. I've been reviewing her for almost 2 years. She does it every couple nights.
So let me just go ahead and to clarify this first. Thank you, Holly, for the $1.99. You're so sweet. I love your picture.
Oh, hey, Miss Southpaw.
First and foremost, if I ever give something out if I ever give somebody something to put out,
okay,
it's going to be Sinner, Shady,
of course,
somebody in my circle. Okay.
Oh, you got a circle?
Just if there's ever any question of that. That's nothing against Deets. Okay. I have no problem with Deets.
Oh, didn't you accuse her of being on drugs?
Talking about whatever she did to clarify.
Thank you, Miss Southpaw. It's good to see you, by the way. And thank you for the $5 super chat. Purple, thank you. I called my husband with my watch and then accidentally called my mom after without realizing it. And then it hung up. She called back worried with your watch. That's cool. Thank you, Purple.
Last night, I don't think Deets is a nefarious person. I have no problem with her.
You just accused her of being on
I'm not mad at anybody. I did have a long talk with my mods, and basically what happened last night was
you have lots
Sassy
of
went in the chat and was saying that I had got a call. People started questioning the validity of it, and then my friends having my back, not wanting people to call me a liar, verified, yes, she did have a call. She wouldn't lie about that. And that's kind of how that happened.
Oh, yes, you would. You have lied about it in the past. Remember the ambulance call that you said was a SWAT that was just at the wrong house, had nothing to do with you? Yeah, remember that? Yeah, I do.
Kelsey kind of clarified it, and then Shady sent
Bonnie, thank you.
Deets, I think, a screenshot just to prove it that it was real
on the vertical side.
And that was that. So I'm not upset by that. I was upset that Center, that, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be real with you.
You've been ill
after everything that we've.
I hope everything's gonna be okay and you're gonna get through it good.
Been through. If I thought that he gave somebody something to put, like one of them something to put out first and didn't even talk to me about it first or give me the option, I would be offended too. I would be like, what the fuck? Like, after everything we've been through, you're not going to trust me first. So I 100% see why he would feel that way. But it was all a big misunderstanding. But just for future reference, for future reference, just know I wouldn't do that. Okay, I got you. I mean, you've been there with me and defended me when nobody else would. So I would absolutely, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because
come to you.
She needs you right now. But trust and believe. When she doesn't see a purpose, she will. Just ask some of the 100+ that have left. Just saying. And some were actually close friends.
First. Marlena, thank you for being a member for 13 months. Stand strong, hun. This can't last
nice
forever.
To get one on the other
Girl,
side.
it feels that way. It really feels that way. It started off messy. Yes. Yeah. Also,
I think you have to enable the jewels on the vertical side. I'm going to go into my studio tomorrow and check that, because someone had said they tried to send something, and they couldn't. It was just the regulars. I think you have to enable the jewels, so I'm going to go in and do that. But I don't think I can do that while I'm live. So.
Yes, we have been through hell and back.
I guess I probably went into a studio.
We have. And I don't take it lightly, the ones that have stood with me.
But I want to get some of them cool
through the
things.
hell and back. The ones that have taken the shit right along with me. That's the people, that's my close friends. And that's also, no, I know you didn't, Sassy. That's also, people like Sinner.
Look that up.
Chronicles of Shady. People that have actually taken hits along with me. I love you too, Kitty Catty. Thank you.
You're on the horizontal. You're on the right stream. You're on the landscape stream, Miss Southpaw.
No, I didn't take it. I didn't take it as nefarious. I'm going to be honest with you. The main thing I was concerned about
thank you for coming in.
I know these people watch everything and they're relishing in it. They love it. Reality says I'm hurting today.
They're only available in the U.S. Really? Wow, I wonder why. Yeah, I didn't even realize that you have to turn them on.
Every moment. You okay?
I'll worry about that tomorrow, but I'm not going to.
I hope you're recovering. Okay, I hope you're doing you're doing a little better at least. Shady says, I can't stay. I'm not worried about putting something out. I did ask for permission and I wasn't sent to everyone. Praying for you, Britt, and we will find out who did this. Thank you, Shady. No, I know that. And I told you already.
All you got to do is FOIA it. And see if it tells you in the FOIA if they identified themselves. I mean, it's
publicly too. I trust Shady.
And I know Shady, I don't even question Shady in the least bit.
Yeah, I
That's why
got
it
a
wasn't
new
even
bit, and it's not
necessary. Sorry,
so
you and your family have to
take it
deal
away.
with this. Thank you, Julie. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. I appreciate that. It's very sweet of you. Just Crystal Michelle, welcome to the green team, my love. Thank you for joining. Hey, Marie. Deet said you took the picture, but didn't say you sent it to her. And that rumor ran, and the rumors ran wild. Yeah, I definitely, it was actually a screenshot of a video that I had sent. I want to clarify something else too.
Oh boy, here we go.
That they were saying over in Buzzy's chat. Hey, War Eagle.
How
War
do
Eagle
you
says
know what they were saying? Because you said you don't watch. So how would you know what was being said if you wasn't watching? Is that why you was 3 hours late for your stream?
Get off on this because they are sickos. No, I know.
Yeah, that's true, Darby.
That.
That's true.
I know that, but
she may not know who it is by FOIAing it, but I'd still FOIA it and see what I can find out. You might get a phone number, you know, it could be just a Google number, you know, or a text now number, but you never know.
I'm just going to be real with you. Like if the shoe was on the other foot, I would feel upset that you probably felt like you were the last one to know, and that would piss me off. Right. So he says, I understood. I thought someone was doing you dirty. All good. Oh yeah. I would think that too. But I'm just saying, like after everything that we've been through.
So what? You think that they were doing it to defend you, to stick up for you? They were sharing a photo that you asked not to be shared. Okay, Beach.
You know, I would have expected you'd come to me first before others, right?
She is planning to.
I'm just going to get into it and tell y'all what happened. I'm obviously not going to give this.
FOIAing stuff, and she's never FOIA'd, never showed up with anything. But Sinner might help her get this one. I don't know.
Whole long drawn out story, because there are things that don't need to be said. But if
so you're not going to
tell
the truth. You're going to cherry pick the parts you're going to speak, and you're not going to tell the whole truth. Shocker, because the story just don't make sense. Never does with you.
Story, and I've already heard that Big Back is over there filling in gaps that she should have no idea about, which is quite interesting, to say the least.
Doesn't Clue get the scanner calls? Didn't Clue have the scanner call? At some service or something she belongs to, or that she pays for to get all scanner calls, not just these scanner calls. But you know what I mean? Didn't Clue play the call?
Basically what happened was last night, hey, Julie Bessner become a member. Look at that shit. Welcome, Julie. Thank you for becoming a member, my love. So glad you're here. Welcome to the green team, my babe.
Hey, perfectly.
And welcome, Just Crystal Michelle. Thank you guys.
Broadcast deep. Yeah,
listen, I got members on.
Yeah, and it's broadcast something. I remember Clue talking about it, and I thought Clue said she was going to play it, but I had to leave. Hey, Just Sheila, good to see you. Oh, you can, Darby? Ooh. Yeah, I didn't get to go. I haven't had a chance to go back yet and play it and see if she did play the call. But what she's alluding to is she's trying to blame this on Clue. And nah, I don't see it. I'm sorry. You can not like her all you want. You can have your own opinion. I just don't think this is something Clue would do. And if Clue was going to make the call, I think she'd do it live. I don't think she'd hide it at all. But I just don't think it's something. I don't think she would care enough to call. Honestly, I just don't. I don't think she would do it.
On right now, guys, because I know that they're going to come in here and go crazy and start trying to blame Craig and shit, because that's what they're doing. That's the
what
narrative.
Do you mean? Right? Who the hell's fault do you think it is? Oh, this is maddening. Granted, you know how I feel about these calls. I don't agree with none of it. Stop the real life shit. Okay? Stop it. But her not being honest about things, and also no accountability on her and Craig's part whatsoever for anything, is just as bad. It's just too many channels all about BJ. Yeah, I hear you. That's why tomorrow we're not talking about her. Thank you, Patricia. Yeah, tomorrow I got other things I want to show you that I've been putting off showing you.
Boston says, I love you, Brittany. Thank you, Boston. You didn't have to do that. Girl, it's Christmas time. Thank you. I love you, Boston, more. I love you more. You know that. Shady says, I didn't even know that they came to your home the first time. I wasn't upset someone didn't tell me that. I just focus on what's happening, and it's disturbing. We got to talk, Shady. Iron sharpens iron, and we need to talk for real.
Exactly, Bonnie.
Reality. Sorry for your discomfort. I understand I've been dealing with a broken bone in 3 places since August 16th. Had 2 surgeries, and I'm now learning to walk again. Praying for you, Shar. I seem to know what was going on. Went to sleep worried and woke up the same way. Glad that everyone was safe. Yeah, I'm sorry. And I'm going to be honest with you. I shut down last night. Have y'all ever been so just... The whole time they were here, I just had to do
30 minutes?
A double take multiple times. Like, is this really happening right now? This was not just a regular group of police officers that came to my house. I cannot stress that to you enough.
Okay. Number one, you live in a town of what? 1,000 people? You don't have a big police department. You don't. And they had already been there allegedly over the YouTube stuff and addressed the issue with you. So it doesn't make sense that hours later they would come back over the same thing that they'd already came and, like you said, took care of. Everything was settled about it. It doesn't make sense, BJ. There's something more you're not telling, as usual. But yeah, okay.
This wasn't Lieutenant Locklear.
Didn't you say you told them Craig wasn't home the first time they came? I don't know. I'm asking you. I'm asking a legit question here, because this just doesn't make sense. That they would come back hours later over the same exact calls after already being there and handling said situation. Unless there was a reason for them to come back. And the only ones that would know that would be you and the officers that were at your house the first time. Just saying. I don't know. And also, that's not tactical gear that I've seen SWAT, and I seen a sheriff's department SWAT a fucking building, okay, and take the doors out. That's not the gear I seen them in. Just saying. And they all matched to a T.
Okay. This wasn't Officer Strickland or any of the other officers in my town that I see on a regular basis and talk to all the time when I go to the kids' school or I'm in town.
And that's possible.
We have those cops.
That's probable. Darby. However, when you're in a small county like that, and it's not a number one, officers will be on the SWAT team that are in other departments. The SWAT team is made up of multiple different departments, and a lot of them are volunteer and they have to make the SWAT team. There's requirements. But, and also SWAT doesn't knock on your door and let you know they're there. That's not what they do, sadly. Hey, Vicky. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Her story just don't make sense. There's something missing she's not saying. Why they seem fit to come back hours later. And how was she able to keep all this from the kids when they're all in the same house? It just doesn't make sense. I don't know.
That I talked to that know me and I know them, this wasn't it. Okay? These were officers, and this is what they told me out of their own mouth, by the way. I'm not just saying this. These are the kind of officers, their job is to bust your door down and arrest big time.
No, they don't always arrest. If they're there to do a swatting, they're going to bust them doors down. They're not going to talk to you first. That's just how it works. There is a history there, BJ, which you're also leaving out. And not a good history. There's a pattern of behavior. Just saying.
Plugs, dealers. Like big time. Not small little duffel bag boys that sell dime bags on the corner. I'm talking about.
Oh, I've seen them. I've seen them. No. Because the SWAT I seen, they didn't get nothing but 2 nickel bags, okay? 2 nickel bags of weed. That's what they got. Guess what I got? 2 fucking destroyed doors. And I evicted that tenant, by the way. Because that broke the lease. But yeah, all they got out of the tenant's apartment was 2 nickel bags of weed. Cost me lots of damages, because guess what? Tenant wasn't paying it. And I had a strict no drug policy. Nothing in the lease, and it was legal. So I could get rid of just for those purposes. And I did, because I run into people with children, and yeah, I didn't want none of that shit around. What sucked is they were actually a good tenant. They kept the place clean, they paid their rent on time, never bothered anybody, had no traffic going in and out. I really, truly don't think they were dealers, because they didn't find any large sums of cash, and they didn't find anything but 2 nickel bags, which could have been personal use, you know? There wasn't scales, there wasn't nothing. But anyway.
Have hundreds of thousands of dollars in narcotics. And
it just goes to show you can check people out till you're blue in the face. But until you actually live with them and know them, you don't know them. Because I checked people out. I checked, evictions, everything. I checked everything out. When you get tired of getting burned, you do it. But that still don't protect you. Like I said, you don't truly know anybody. Just what's on paper doesn't mean that's who they are.
Watched for about 2 years. These are the kind of officers that bust somebody's door down because they're looking for a homicide suspect. They're the ones that go. That's the men that come to my house yesterday. Okay, what they were told was awful and so wrong in so many ways. Only being Chris is welcome, Julie. Thank you. Only being Chris. So good to see you.
Oh, good Lord.
Good evening. Crafts and Crime, thank you for becoming a member, my love. Thank you so much for joining. Misty Moonlight, thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Enjoy Life, thank you for the $9.99. That is so nice of you. I appreciate it. Misty Moonlight has been a member for 7 months, so you renewed. Oh, you're so pretty. Love you, beautiful. I love you too. Thank you for being a member for 7 months. But yeah, this is too much. This is way beyond any boundaries or lines that should ever be crossed.
I don't know who this garbage girl is, but it's one of her regulars that just changed their name to be, I guess, throw a jab at either Burnt Toast or the hater channels. But it says because of how she's supporting financially, that's one of her regulars. You have been tormented for over a year. Craig has been mild compared to what I would have done. Just saying. Oh, good Lord. Yeah, that's one of her regulars.
Congratulations. This is the state of the community now.
Everyone else. Exactly.
Yes, I'm going to be filing
blame
IC3 papers left, right, and center, Marlene, and that's going to actually take a while. I'm going to the DA again, and I'm also I'm just
going to the DA for what?
This
With
isn't
what?
going to be. I'm not letting this shit go.
Okay.
No, not this. Every report, yeah, exactly. And so let me just go ahead and tell you what
I can't prove who did it, BJ. What do you think the DA is going to do? He's going to tell you to log the fuck off. Shut up and log off. Huh. You're a catalyst in all this. You and Craigie boy. Oh. Maybe don't have a drunk fool who likes to wave pew-pews around on lives. Sit there physically threatening to hurt someone with the pew-pew. Maybe. Maybe. This is insanity.
I can. And if there's anyone that wants to help, that can help, that has, if you got a family member that is an attorney, or you know how to go about contacting, if there's any way that you can help, or and please don't contact me and tell me that your aunt's an attorney. And then I genuinely need someone who is you can prove it to me, and I'm not asking for legal help from my subscribers. I'm asking for,
yes, you are,
anybody that, the FOIA process, or could direct me. The boys are okay, Queen Moomin. Yes, they are. So yesterday, the first visit, right? The first visit happened around 11 p.m. I do need a pit bull. Oh, I do need a pit bull.
Oh, no, you don't.
Okay, thank you, Marlene.
I'm sorry, but the last thing you need is something else to take care of.
Of course, I felt awful they were coming at you. We should have all known it wasn't malicious. No, it wasn't malicious. Okay, garbage girl. Oh, first thing Monday, I will be going to the DA. 11 a.m. was the first visit. Okay. 11 a.m. was the first visit.
This person
and that was from the actual police.
During her other live and this live.
Thank you, Ryan the Gamer.
Which is cool, but it's just one of her regulars. You can tell by how she's commenting and how she's super chatting. That's one of her regulars. That's all I'm saying. Oh, good for BJ.
Second. Sorry, guys. And they came. I'm looking on my cameras because I don't want to. Okay, let's see. Can I just tell you how terrifying it is to get a notification that a person is seen at your home? Like when someone is picked up on camera at my house. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm way the fuck off. No. No. Holy shit. Wait a minute.
Why would that be terrifying? That's why you have the cameras. So you know. So somebody came knocking on your door and it terrifies you because somebody came knocking on your door? What?
They weren't at my house an hour, were they?
These people, that they're the way they live. They do it to themselves.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, and that's what don't make no sense about them coming back when the issue had already been dealt with. There's more to it that you're purposely leaving out, BJ.
Wait a minute. Okay, so, well, yeah, they were.
Yeah, you don't need a
I apologize.
No, she wants to go to the DA.
I was looking at the wrong time. So the first visit to my home yesterday was at 9:35. 9:35 a.m. They came to my home. Now that was
the police. Never up.
Okay. Man. Let me drop the link if Reality Center, any of you want to come up? I'll drop the link for y'all. Okay. They showed up at 9:35 and they stayed for an hour almost. No.
Okay, so there was no reason to come back.
So they stayed for about 30 minutes at my house. And then lo and behold, 4:33 Oh, 4:32. 4:32. I get a call. I get another knock on the door. 4:32 yesterday afternoon. I get another knock on the door, and it's SWAT. Okay.
Number one, SWAT don't knock, BJ. And it doesn't make sense. If they were already there, first you said it was for an hour, then you just switched it now to 30 minutes. They were already there and the issue was dealt with. So there would have been no need to come back for a second visit over the same situation that was already dealt with, unless the situation wasn't dealt with, BJ. You're not telling it. You're not telling the truth. There's more here. You should know by now that it's going to get found out and it's going to get put out. You always try to finagle and twist it and mangle it, but the truth always comes out, BJ. It makes no sense. Your story, again, just like your story with CPS's, didn't make no sense because you left out a lot of important details. The lawyer situation made no sense. You raised, I know, over $10,000. There's no way you paid that clown $8,000 for some bogus C&Ds. You needed that lawyer for other reasons, and you know it. And you won't tell the truth about it. That's just my opinion.
So, oh my God.
But where's the rest of the money? Your shopping spree?
You are out of your mind, person.
At Best Buy?
Don't even send me no foul shit like that. Sinner would never do that. Stop it. Fucking idiots.
Oh.
I'm going to call that one out because that's just priceless. Sinner, are you in here? Oh my God.
Oh, she just
Bro.
runs all
Oh my
over
God.
him.
Stop. Enjoy life. Enjoy life. Are you on my head or something?
Mm.
I just got an email telling me Sinner did it. Stop. They said Sinner deleted. I mean, Sinner. They said Sinner did it. Don't you know? Look what he does to Queen Bee. He's doing this to you. Don't send me. Don't send me another email like that. You are out of your mind.
Why would you even read it then?
That is crazy. Goodness gracious. Jesus. Dumb as I've never in my life. So anyway, the second visit was at damn Sinner. You get blamed for everything.
And I'll tell you what, on one of his drunken rant and raves, I wouldn't put it past him.
Visit was at 4:36. Okay.
Why though?
No, 4:34. Hold on a minute. It's gonna show a live view. 4:34. Right? Yeah, 4:34. 4:32. 4:32. Sorry, I've got a series of clips on my camera. Yeah, Sinner, if you want to come up, you can come up. Okay. What's up, reality?
I'm hurting today, but I'm here to support you.
Oh, and let's
real
quick.
I'm gonna cry again.
Why?
Because I feel so bad for your boys.
Oh, you got such a big heart, honey. That's okay. We're all right.
This is crazy. It's enough.
Yeah, but you know what? We're gonna be all right because if it helps you feel any better, my boys didn't. They weren't even in there. They were in their room on the game.
There's no way. See, that's what I mean. It don't make fucking sense. She was swatted not once, but twice. And the people in her house didn't even know that SWAT was there. Get the... And you know what? Idiots are believing this and running with it. They really are. They're... Wow.
Where they didn't even I don't even know if Neil knows they ever came, y'all, to be honest. Like,
well, I hope
I
not.
shielded them.
No, it does it perfectly.
No, I closed off the hallway. Idiot.
Too far.
I know. I had my moment yesterday.
I know you personally.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I know. It's all right. We're gonna get through it. Girl, you know,
crying. BJ's not crying, but reality is. You can't make this shit up. No, reality. Look. Nope. Your story don't hold water. something is stinky.
We will.
Every time. I mean, this is.
We will.
I'm not saying they weren't there. I'm just saying they came back, and it wasn't because of the same calls from YouTube that the issue they already were there and allegedly dealt with. They came back for other reasons. She's not being honest.
Come.
Yeah, I do want to tell y'all that I shielded my kids. And you're going to hear that through the story. So
what?
I'm not going to give any details about what was said.
Because you know what? Nope.
I have reasons for that. Okay. I promise I've got very good reasons why I'm doing that. It's not because I'm trying to hide anything. It's not because I don't want, y'all to know what was like. It's nothing like that. No nefarious reason at all. It's strategic.
No. What is so strategic? Because you think if people are talking and put two and two together, because we're not all dumb like your chat, that means that's who did it. Get the fuck out of here. You're not clever enough to catch anybody up in shit. It is for nefarious reasons. You are hiding something that has to do with Craigie. Hell, I don't know who called. I don't want to know who called. Because it's fucked up to do it regardless. I don't think anybody should have called. But that's just my opinion. And I don't know who did it. I don't have a clue who did it. Don't want to know. Honestly, I really don't want to know. I don't want associated with doing that shit because I don't think anybody should be wasting whatever. But you got to take some accountability. I can understand why somebody would call. I can. I have to see it from all sides. And I can see why someone would be concerned enough to call. Given the pattern of behavior and the history. I can see it. So it's a double-edged sword. Do I think frivolous calls should be made? No, stop it. But in the same sense, I can also see where someone would be concerned. But was that the reason it was done, or was it done for nefarious reasons?
No more than that. But I am going to tell you that they were contacted, and they were contacted more than one time. And that, all right, so let's just go ahead.
But it doesn't make sense, BJ. They were already there, spent over 30 minutes. First you said an hour, then you said 30 minutes, then an hour, whatever. However long they were there. They were already there, and the issue was addressed and dealt with. There was no need to come back for the same calls that they already handled. And it wasn't the same officers either, was it? Yeah, see, the first time I think you just had street patrolmen. I think this time, because of whatever went down with the patrol being there, is what instigated and brought on the detectives. And in a small county, detectives do a lot of things. But SWAT is not going to knock on the door, and everybody in that household is going to know SWAT's there.
On the door, and it's like I get a notification on my damn phone that says person seen in the front yard, in the front, because our cameras notify me and Greg. Well, I'm thinking my dad, or maybe we got a package. I turn it on and look at the camera, and there's fucking several men standing out in my yard and on my porch, and I'm like, holy shit, here we go again. Y'all, I go outside. This man looks like I blessed his mama out or something. He had the look of the devil on his eye when he looked. It scared me bad. I walk out.
Of course.
Naturally,
His
I go.
Big old bad cop looked like the devil, and I was scared. How can you live your life that way? And what's sad is you have your children just afraid of the police and CPS. you guys, the way your ideologies and stuff are so whacked, in my opinion.
Out to them because I don't want my kids seeing this. So I go out, and when I go out, at this point, Craig,
why did you go out? Where is the man of the house? Why does he never handle anything? It's always you happen to handle everything. CPS, when they had to call the law because you refused to answer the door for them. Okay? Wasn't it weird that your gate was open too? Isn't your gate always locked or shut? Isn't that one of the reasons you claim CPS called law enforcement? It wasn't that you weren't responding. My.
Didn't even know anybody was here. I didn't even say nothing to him. I just saw it and went out. Before anybody says, why are you going out? Why ain't you man? He didn't even know. He was in the back room.
He was cowering.
I go out.
Oh, Craig didn't even know he was in the back room. He didn't even know SWAT was there. Is this fucking serious?
And they asked me for Craig, which up until this point, every cop visit we've had has been, we're looking for Brittany Jackson. Everyone. Last night, they asked for him, which I thought was really bizarre. And I was like, yeah, I mean, he's here, but can I help you? Like, and they're like, we need to talk to him. Can we come in? You know, can we need to go inside. Can we go in there and get, and I'm like, listen, I have small ones in the house. And this is probably very much like at least the 6th visit we've had from officers this year.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to traumatize my kids again.
She's already traumatized them, letting them believe and telling them that, you know, the cops were there with CPS to take them from her, take them away.
So can I just let me call him real quick and tell him to come out here? And they're like, well, can we come in the living room? And I'm like, well, come on, let's go. Fine, fuck it. You know, let's go. You're obviously not going to take no for an answer.
Right.
So at this point, I got Craig on the phone and I'm like, you need to come in here. I didn't want to make a scene because I knew if I went to the back room, I would have to go past the kids' room and they would hear me. So I called him. We go in the living room.
No, don't use that as an excuse. You always call each other in that house. It's weird. Like I said, you have a weird situationship.
Craig comes in there and then they asked me to get out.
Why?
Y'all, my thoughts were racing. I'm like, what? I can't be in here? What? Center's not backstage. Center. I don't think I'm going to drop the link. Let me give you the link. Look in chat. You don't got the right link.
You're probably in the wrong one.
Yeah, it's got to be because he's not backstage. Okay, he's not backstage. Okay. Well, there's the link if you want to come up. All right. So anyway,
they asked you to leave.
Yeah, they were like, well, they didn't ask me to leave, but they're like, they look over at Craig and they say, can we go somewhere private? That bothered me. And I was like, what?
Okay.
What do you like? What? You need me to go out of here? And they're like, yeah, if you don't mind. And I'm like, okay. So what I do is go around the corner to the hallway and I stand in the doorway and I listen. And then I start hearing them asking him stuff and I slowly walk right back in there. I just go right back in there.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, we got a door on the hallway. I closed that one very lightly so the boys don't hear anything because the front part of the house where the office is at, you can't hear anything from their room.
You mean where the living room is?
So we were like in the living room.
You said it was your living room.
Huh?
This was in reference to what happened during the live that you ended separately. Okay.
Nope.
That's
yeah,
what
it is
that's what I wanted to clear up.
New allegations. Old allegations. Allegations that he still hasn't even told us everything.
Okay.
I'm lost too. Paige Turner.
That's why I asked that because
I'm lost too still. I'm not even getting you.
But obviously they're running with different rumors. They're continuing to put out a bunch of bullshit still.
Well, and for people to say, oh, it's because he said Swiss cheese. No.
Oh, it wasn't.
No. Yesterday's first visit was that. Not last night. Jamie Howard, thank you so much.
Okay. And I remember you saying that for the first one too.
Yep. Yes, thank you so much for your generosity, guys. Y'all are really, really, really so sweet. I appreciate it so much. Row Solo 1. I like your name. Row Solo 1. Welcome to the green team. Thank you, Jamie.
You got a lot of corner, hon. You do.
Yeah, I want to say thank you to everybody who's been extremely kind. And hold on, there was a comment I saw from Tammy. I didn't mean to skip through it. Hold on a minute, because Where is that at? I don't agree with hardly anything they've done, but I'm sorry, this isn't right. Well, I appreciate that.
No, it's not right.
I appreciate they've done, but I'm sorry, this isn't right. Well, I appreciate that.
No, it's not right.
I appreciate that. I can tell you this, Tammy. I'm not going real life on nobody. I mean, if the court stuff,
okay, filing court stuff, is it going real life? Lying on court documents to try to hurt someone in their real life, is it going real life? Wow.
people constitutes as real life. Well, I mean, am I hurting somebody's kids by going to a judge and asking them to make somebody stop?
No, that's not what you did. Shut the fuck up. That's not. Shut up. There was nothing to stop. You obsessed with Granny.
You go do what you need to do legally. Like I said, it's gone too far. It's out of control.
Oh, yeah. She's using this, man, and it worked for her today. I mean, cha-ching, cha-ching.
The usual suspects looking even worse for doing this to you. Angela said they kept saying it was probably a follow-up visit. No, it wasn't, Angela. That was the first ever.
That's why I asked to get clarification. No, it was. I didn't.
Yesterday was not related to yesterday morning's visit was not related to last night's. There are two different types of officers. Way different.
Bullshit, BJ. You're probably right. They were there because of Craig. That probably had nothing to do with you two. Whatever they found when the initial officers were there warranted a second set of officers, higher ranked officers, to come in, because whatever the first officers found was Craigie, in my opinion.
Tia from Texas. Look, I love your picture, girl.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Fuck? Now I need a new pope, and I don't even smoke cigarettes. I vape. Girl, don't you go letting that shit make you smoke them fiberglass ass cigarettes.
Yeah, she has to control the narrative. Everyone thinks that, I've never thought that he controlled her. I always thought it was the other way around. She's very controlling. And she acts like his mother, not his partner, not his girlfriend.
We ain't gonna do that. Banjo Man, $4.99. Thank you so much. Stand up against bullies and people who don't care about families. Stay strong, Brittany. Thank you, Banjo. And you have stood with me.
That's in the chat.
Okay.
You're in my prayers.
Seth, I'm going to text you. Tammy says you've never gone after them the way that they are going after. No, and I wouldn't, Tammy. I would not do that.
No.
None of their kids deserve that shit. My kids don't deserve it either.
Your kids wouldn't know anything about the YouTube drama. You drug your kids into the YouTube drama. You sit there and discuss it with them. Are you kidding me? They're right there with you when you're doing this shit.
What's going on, my friend? I'm glad you and your family are okay, Britt. Seth, thank you. Thank you. And I'm gonna text you, okay? I did get your text message. I'm sorry I hadn't got back to you yet. Tony.
So
look at you. I'm gonna
you play the dispatch call? Exactly. Yeah, they do. They lie like crazy.
Email you back too, by the way. I'll send you the Discord link. Tony, thank you so much for the $20. I appreciate you very much.
Yeah,
yes, Grammy.
Into the Discord, you need to email her and she'll have to vet you basically, and then you can get in Discord.
It is time to stop, Zena. I said it last night on the first stream.
That's right. We're both
it's time to stop. They're not going to, though. Email me back with the link. Garbage Girl, I got you. I'll send it to you in Messenger. Tammy says, how is Craig? I worry about him and handle stuff differently. He's shocked. He's in shock, honestly.
Shocked from what?
All those green hearts. Awesome.
Okay, so according to her, police have been at her house now during the CPS stuff. She said 8 times, but today she said at least 6 times this year. CPS has been there, so at least 2 of the times that law enforcement was there was because of CPS. But he's in shock over this. Okay.
We don't know what to think, both of us. Really.
I mean, according to them, CPS has been called, and has been at our house numerous times. Law enforcement's been called numerous times. Animal control's been called. She said the superintendent of the school was called, which doesn't even make any sense. But yet this is what shocks them. Okay.
Hey, Reagan.
I agree.
I see you, Kyle. I honestly am. I've got a lot of questions that I need to talk to a professional about. Regarding yesterday. Because.
Oh, you mean Pennsylvania?
This is crazy.
It is.
So. It is, yes, Kyle, it is. It's pretty. He said that. No, it's not. If he said that, I'm trying because I don't want to say a whole lot.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Can tell you that, it can and will be foiled. Both calls. Oh, something very interesting that was brought up. Very, very interesting. Must have got lost. Thank you so much for the $5 small contribution, but letting you know I'm thinking of you and yours. I appreciate that very much. I really do.
And
I really do.
I need to say something. Anybody who sits here and tells Britt to get off and take a break, shame on you. This is her livelihood. This is how she makes her money for her family.
Yeah, I'm not.
And it just really irks me that you guys would say that.
Yeah, this
about
is
her
her
to get off.
livelihood because she got a partner that refuses to step up and do anything.
Don't tell me to go anywhere. I'm not the problem here.
No, you're not. That's it right there. You just said it. You are initially not the problem. They all brought this upon this happening like this. They don't stop.
Oh yeah, Amy, it happened twice yesterday.
They don't.
Yeah, it happened twice. Let me clarify that too. There were two visits yesterday.
Oh, shit.
One was at 9:30 and the other was at 4:30 yesterday afternoon. 9:30 a.m., 4:30 p.m. Two visits. Both visits were unrelated to the other.
Right.
Oh yeah.
There's the clarification. Everybody, are you listening? Unrelated to
Visit
two.
on
people.
Visit 2 was unrelated to visit 1.
Yes.
His words to me was, because I said that, I was like, dude, we already had a visit. They already come out here. He said, ma'am, we have nothing to do with the ones that come earlier. What we're coming for has nothing to do with what they came for.
Okay.
It's not related. And
Then it's not
things he said
YouTube related, BJ.
to me. We're not related, but well, it's hard to say. He said something yesterday that really fucking blew my mind. Okay. Craig doesn't have an alias. He's never had an alias. That could be further from the truth.
Mm-hmm.
He said, are you familiar with
I've known you a long time and I love you.
Yeah, he said Craig Black, and then he said, or do you go by Blackman? And I was like, hold up. Wait, what? Say that again. He said, or does he go by Blackman? Huh. Where would you get that idea from, sir? Mm-hmm. Craig doesn't have an alias. Whoever called him told him Craig has an alias of Blackman.
What?
Yes. Let me tell you something. We have had the police come 1,000 times and obviously not 1,000, but they came quite a bit due to this. They have never. The only time, let me tell you, the only time Blackman has been brought up. Okay.
Right.
Blackman was brought up when Craig got arrested in 2017 for that.
Right.
That charge. When the argument he had with his mom.
Oh, it was more than an argument.
Accidentally put the wrong name on his
warrant, and they had to fix it. That's where that come from. Now, all of a sudden, after it's been said on the internet that Craig has an alias,
right, Marlena,
the cop that speaks to me last night tells me he was told that Craig had an alias of Blackman. So that's very interesting.
What? And
and I told him, I said, peculiar, sir, that you tell me
ain't that a coinky dink?
Oh my.
Well, ain't that a coinky dink?
I'm gonna say this one more time, okay? We do not have anybody in the system that's ever changed anything for Craig or that benefits him. And Blackman was a simple clerical error that the jail got that they had to fix. That's it. That's all. Back in 2017. But I do find it interesting that somebody's been out here the last week saying that Craig has an alias of Blackman. And then I have this officer who got a call about us asking about the alias Blackman. I'm just saying. I don't know. But he damn sure brought that up. And I've got.
Well, don't you think they would have ran a background check on Craigie Boy and you? You can bet your ass they did, and a very thorough one. So that's how they would have known about it, Brittany.
Call me a liar. I got footage.
That's not no coincidence, people. No, it's not.
And there's witnesses that can attest to that too.
No,
Sam,
it's no
I'm so
coincidence,
sorry that I
is it?
contributed to this in
Okay,
any way.
but
Brittany.
that's not shocking. And it shouldn't be shocking to either one of you. Of course, law enforcement is going to know both your complete history and his complete criminal background. That doesn't prove anything other than law enforcement did their job. They knew where they were going and what they were dealing with. There's a pattern here. There's a history here, Brittany.
Sam, you have already apologized to me, honey. It's water under the bridge. The punishment doesn't fit the so-called crimes.
Hey, Brittany, how
You and your
doing?
family are in my thoughts. Thank you. Sam, you know what I wish people would ask these people? What did I do? What did I do to you again exactly? I said some foul things.
Right.
And you went after him frivolously in court with court actions.
That's my point. Why are you hating on
You
somebody
went real
so
life
badly?
first.
You haven't even met them in person to go real life like this.
Oh, exactly. But yet she had no problem lying on court documents, trying to get ROs against people with lies, trying to go after Granny's real life with lies. It's okay that she affected their real life and cost them thousands of dollars. It's okay that she accused Clue of crimes involving children. Don't act like you're not a catalyst in this and you haven't done shit. It's all gone too far.
All places.
Wait a minute. Who was listening to the scanner last night?
Oh, somebody was mentioning about a scanner.
Who was listening to the scanner? I didn't even say nothing about this call last night.
Right, but somebody was.
What?
They were mentioning it. Yeah, yeah.
No, they're lying to you. It was said after the fact. It was said after the fact, and Truth has always done lives playing scanner calls. But I know what they're referring to, and they're trying to put this on Clue, and that was said after the fact. After she found out about the call and stuff, she remembered that she has that service and could go back and listen to them and try to find the call. Don't try to make it into what it's not. You fucking run with anything anybody comes in there and tells you. Stupid fuck. Exactly, Sheila.
I showed officers things last night.
Oh, really now, Tammy Clips, huh?
Wait a minute, what?
Huh?
ET went live with SWAT is going on. What?
Really?
What the fuck?
I heard it from another one because it was clips. But I didn't know that one did. And that one too, from what Paige just said.
What?
After the fact.
Yeah. They were all
and let me be clear about something too. Can somebody get me that picture Trisha's showing, pretending like she's got a photo of what happened at my house? Because I'm going to tell you right now, anything Trisha's sharing is AI. It's not real.
And you can't do that. You get in trouble for that shit.
True that.
Oh, that's apparently Sinner got a hold of it. It got sent to him, I believe.
Sinner, can you send me that photo if you're still here?
Wow, this shit's
I was
getting
in
deeper.
town this morning.
What in the world is going on in this
Okay.
title? So when I went live yesterday, I never said any. I didn't. The only thing that had happened yesterday at all was the police. I had those 2 officers come to my house yesterday morning,
And it
that
was
hardly
being
a-
called a SWAT call right from the get-go, even though it wasn't one.
What? I never
Right.
said that. It was nothing but police officers. So that's very interesting. Are you hearing this, Sinner? And
Oh,
Mine's
my
like, what?
Lord.
The home surveillance footage is very real, just
That's real. That's reports. That is real.
What I shared with Sinner and he played is from my footage, my camera.
And that's where the screenshot
That was
probably
them leaving
came
last
from.
night. Oh, and let me tell you something, because I know y'all can only see one car. They were pulled
Who's
on the
ET
side in the back of
Elevated
my
Truth?
house. That was even another thing that scared me. I was like, hold the fuck up. By the time that I went outside to greet them, I had left my gate open because I had just got back from picking Neil up from school and I was getting ready to go out again.
No, it's
So when
not
I come
private
home,
listening to
I left my
scammer
gate
calls.
open because I was getting, going right back out. So by the time that I walked outside, they had already like filled my yard up. And I had no clue because, I mean, it's a blind spot. You can't see. So when they leave last night, Craig and I are looking at the footage, the video or whatever, the cameras. We're looking at the cameras. Next thing we know, we see 1, 2, 3, 4.
I didn't get to watch
5.
Elevated Truth. But he's always done scanner call lives. Oh, it was a different SWAT. It had nothing to do with her. This bitch runs with anything anybody comes in there and says.
Cars. And we're like, technically, it was 4 SUVs and
Oh,
a cop
wait,
car.
the
And I'm
little
like,
part I did hear this when Sinner's up there. He starts talking shit about B. Tim, of course, telling everybody, oh, B. Tim's just this legal clerk. He takes out the trash and stuff. And she believes it and runs with it. It's so fucking insane. There is no way that B. Tim's just a legal clerk taking out the trash because B. Tim makes decent money. And there's no way he's making that kind of money. Do you know how expensive basement apartments are in New York? Do you have any idea? Yeah, he's not doing that on some gopher job. Sorry.
holy shit. And then I'm like, where were they all at? And then 30 seconds later, bam, there's another SUV coming out the driveway. There were 6 vehicles in my yard yesterday. 6 cops came in, or I call them cops. They're SWAT men.
Her kids and Craig had no idea the whole SWAT team was there until she called Craig on the phone and told him to come out of the room. But they never knew they were there until she told them. That's why when people would say that, Jones and them would say, well, why are you doing this? If you're so concerned that he's so violent, you could push things into happening. No, I never bought into that. She's too controlling. Do I think she lives with a dude that has a drinking problem and is not a nice person when he's drunk? Absolutely. And I think that's just their weird situationship. Just from reviewing her and all she puts out here for the last almost 2 years, it's a weird situationship, very volatile situationship, and not one-sided, it's two-sided. But she actually, a lot of times, acts like his mother instead of his partner. And that's just my take on it.
And God knows who else was in my yard. Just there was people, cops, SWAT people that stayed in their cars in my backyard.
Smoke them if you got them.
Until they left.
It's
we were surrounded.
After midnight.
He told me
to light them up.
They contemplated in my front yard whether they should bust in.
Oh my Lord.
And that he just didn't feel right about it.
So you want us to believe that not only did 6 SWAT guys show up, did they bring the SWAT vehicle or were they in separate vehicles? I'm curious because they go as a team, by the way. They stood in your yard talking and contemplating their next move. Are you fucking kidding me? Jeez. Does anybody actually believe this? That's not how it works. They already know what they're going to do before they get there. And it's all about speed. You can't, you keep the upper hand. You keep the surprise factor. They got to protect their lives. They know there's weapons in that house. There's a history at that residence with the man that lives there. And not just at that residence, but at the little shack down the street too. Come on now. Oh my gosh. They all congregated in the front yard and contemplated what they were going to do next. Yeah, that doesn't happen. Yeah, no. Their plans already laid out before they... whatever. Okay.
Wow, War Damn Eagle, are you serious? There's some sick people.
Oh, yeah, right there is. You one of them.
No warrant or
Wade's
anything.
you one of
Nothing
them.
like that. I live in a cul-de-sac and they block you in and you don't realize it.
Gullible.
Yeah, like
that's being nice.
There was somebody in my front and in my back of my house.
Don't ever live in a cul-de-sac if you're a criminal.
Here's the weird part though. We're not criminals. There are no charges. There is no warrant or anything like that. None
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I don't understand. So somebody who mentions that last name, Blackman,
right?
That's kind of suspicious.
No. Wiggs, you always run in that trap of yours and you don't have a fucking clue what you're talking about. You can bet and believe that those cops, those detectives that came for the second visit, knew exactly who they were dealing with inside that residence. That's their job. They don't go in blind, no matter what. You're damn right they should have known about the mix-up with the name. That was a violent charge he was put in jail for. And it wasn't the first one or the last one, was it, Brittany? Oh, wait. You wouldn't press charges. Because it never happened, right? If they didn't know about it, that'd be a lame-ass police department. And they shouldn't be in any position. But you can't put that on no one else because police did their job. They knew about you. They knew about him. They knew who was in that house before they even got there.
Just if you ask me.
All right, Senator, I'm dropping the link for you.
Well, don't ask you. You sounded pretty
Trisha, why are you
dumb
making
right
fake
now.
pictures and trying to pass?
Sorry, I said that. Pretty gosh darn dumb right now.
Very, very suspicious.
You got inside information or something.
I mean, this isn't even rocket science here. It's just basic. Basic. Watch a crime show. Watch some real true crime channels on YouTube. Hell, watch all the body cam footage. Man, I get down them rabbit holes and I get stuck for days. And then I miss everything else going on because I'm stuck in these damn rabbit holes I can't get out of. And it's going to take me a while, and I know I'm going to lose a lot of my audience, and I'm going to have to build up again or build it back, but I'm not getting them now anyway because, hey. But it's time to bring some... I'm still going to review these people, but I want to bring some other stuff. I've been wanting to do it, and I started doing it with the EBT wars. Then I pulled back. I'm not going to do that no more. There's too much I want to talk with you guys about. Just some weird shit. I look for the weird shit, not the everyday shit everybody's following. I look for the weird shit. And I got some weird shit to show you. And some really off-the-wall shit that's really just going to blow your mind that there's even human beings like that in this world. But, yeah. Tomorrow. Wait till you see. Tomorrow, you'll see.
Thank you so much. She says Karma will get them. I don't know how you
have that picture in your file, Britt. You keep
I will.
Absolutely.
Oh, I want to clarify something else too, because these idiots, they're oh, hey Mandy, I love you. It's so good to see you. When will they learn, Britt? Your hands and
that's why I love it when B10 comes in and comes up on panel. He always brings something good to watch. It's just nice to get a break from this stuff. And a lot of times I do miss things because I'm down one of these rabbit holes watching stuff. And I'm tired of just watching it and saving it to bring out. I'm going to start using it. And I really mean it. Tomorrow I'm going to start. Like I said, I'm not saying I'm not going to still review these guys. Of course I'm going to. They're locals. Got to have some laughs. Some entertainment. But I'm going to start also making part of the segment on this other current events. It's not deep diving, no case or nothing like that. But just some of it's some really weird shit.
How many times? Right. Like I've been freaking sweat. Me and Craig both sweat through till they can't sweep us no more. I mean, my God. You are the one that's you're the one who's being harassed. When are the cops going to help you?
Yes.
Colleen,
why did you clap like a seal?
I told them, y'all are helping these people who are harassing me. The people who are harassing me are now using my own law enforcement to do it. When are y'all going to help me?
Right. Help you and your family. Right. Thank you, Mandy. I appreciate it. Right.
Yeah,
Something's
I
got to
can't
give.
either anymore. Honestly, I didn't even plan on doing this tonight. I had nothing planned. I was just going to come up and hang out. And then I heard that little bit that I listened to. And I'm like, oh, fuck, let's just do it. But really, I really just wanted to hang out and bullshit, which I never get to do. And yeah, I'm over it, And that's why I've been moving on, covering other stuff, not just her. And I wouldn't be doing this if she'd have shut her fucking mouth and not even bothered to mention my kids. I don't give a shit what she was saying. Don't even bring my children up. And then your chat runs wild and you just sit there and laugh about it. Fuck you. You just showed me that no, kids are not off limits. Because see, I've never went there with you. But you continue to do it to me. And I don't care what you said. I told you not to bring them up at all.
There's somebody who can help me. I gotta.
You do need to go to the DA.
Yeah, all this is going to do is prove that you've been nothing but honest since the beginning, and there aren't any crimes being committed. No, none at all, just Nicole.
No,
none at all. If I was a drug addict, me and Craig's over here effed up, as y'all say. We've had cops come unexpected, come in my house, multiple. Like, come on now.
You've had all the agencies come to your house. Come on now.
I just cannot. I cannot.
Right. Yep. Keep adding. Keep giving it. Keep giving it.
The DA already has some. Yes, they do. The police need to start holding the people accountable and who are making false reports and make them reimburse the cost associated with the police work. Yep. Resources to come out for no reason. Could you imagine the wasted resources that my town has used already? Think about it. 3 CPS reports.
Yep.
Oh, now it's
CPS.
3. Thought it was 4. No, BJ, there was follow-ups. There always is a follow-up. You just wouldn't respond and open the door for CPS, so they had to call the cops. That was caused by you and Craigie.
Visits.
The dog pound.
The dog pound.
I don't think that CPS. Look, you're responsible for that. You not answering the door required law enforcement to come. And hey, some positives came out of it. You got mattresses. You got the water actually working in the house. Just saying. I don't know about the hole in the kitchen floor, but yeah, whatever.
I can't even count the police visits now. Like, I'm literally gonna have to get a record of them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me clarify something too. The video that Center shared, or the screenshot that Dee shared of the video. There is a date of June on there, and the people in Buzzy's chat were saying, why does that say June? Come on now, that's from June. No, it's not from June. I have to, in order for me to upload the video, I wanted to share it with my mods. I had to upload it on a Google Drive file, and the file that I added it to is a file that we created in June that has CPS documents on it. So the June file, the date you see is when the file was created that we added the video to. Okay, so it's not, and I have a screenshot that proves my video. I know she didn't. Oh, she didn't share it, but the video. Okay, I'm sorry. So she didn't share the picture.
Anybody see my Freddie around anywhere?
On Sinners. He shared
my
the
summer
video,
girl.
and I guess Buzzy took a screenshot of that, or was using. Can you believe that shit, Sinner?
Dude, Buzzy, what a crackhead. That's all I can say. She's screen sniping you, by the way. I was gonna say, don't look behind you, but there's a.
She's not screen sniping you. She was playing somebody from Rumble. It's not screen sniping you. Quit lying to this bitch, because this bitch is stupid enough to run with anything you tell her. And we all know how much you lie.
Hello, that's cross-eyed trying to jam black people on a boat back to Africa, sitting on a panel, screen sniping you right now.
Really?
Not screen
yeah,
sniping.
her Buzzy, they just struck her. Let's do this.
Hey,
8 hours of neglect, 8 hours of being a shitty parent, and now you're going to spend 8 more watching us. Well, how's it going there, Rebecca? How's things going?
Strike them.
What a piece of shit you are, man.
Strike
I was
them.
gonna,
Make them
yeah, I was gonna suggest striking them, but you might as well just talk shit directly to their face.
Neighbor.
Where's that $200,000?
Rebecca?
What's up, Bumbles? Hey, Bumblebees! You know you're paying for the crackheads child support suckers
on both channels. Curious.
I'm sure there's more channels that are screen sniping her, not just her.
Nope.
What?
Save this show. Date modified. Save files.
Brought to you by DraftKings.
Totally, bro.
Exactly. Hope it does. And I'm just gonna let her hang herself with that one because I've done it and it will show the date modified.
They're using Rumble to do it.
I'm not sure. I didn't even look. They're sitting over all fat and nervous.
Run your mouth.
Hey, what's up, ladies? Hey, ladies.
You don't know what you're
cool with
talking
that,
about, but you run your mouth.
With how would you feel if SWAT pulled up at your house? Would you like that very much?
Apparently, already has though in the past. Remember?
I questioned that video.
I don't believe this.
There's a record.
Yeah,
Okay, I uploaded my daughter's one dance recital dance video to something I already had set up and had stuff on. It did not show it showed the date I modified it, the date that I uploaded the new video.
On the backup channel because she's afraid of losing her channel. Hey, Buzzy, I saw you go ahead and take that video and put your big stupid watermark on it. How pathetic can you really be?
My surveillance video from my house?
Yeah. Before I even ended my life, she's already over there stealing people's shit. A fucking lifetime violent narcotics. I mean, just lifelong criminal. Becky, you need rehab and family therapy.
They're all watermark. They're all evil. They're all demons. They are on the dark side. And I'll say it again. You're all on the dark side. You're evil. You're subhuman.
They sound like they smell bad too, for sure.
I don't want to smell them. No thanks.
just imagine Queen Bee with a bubbly full diaper all day long. Just sitting there changing my smell good, maybe you got it.
Yeah, that's not actually a bad idea. Especially starting tomorrow. There's going to be new segments on that I'm going to be adding. Maybe I will do a watermark.
It smells like
Satan's fun. That's right.
I want to know too. I've got some questions like why Elevated Truth are you doing a live called SWAT? SWAT, what did he?
Because he's done them before. Has nothing to do with you.
What was it? SWAT's going on. And then I also noticed that, yeah, y'all gonna. This is Craig's fault.
Yeah.
Okay, Nicole, you need to go back over there.
Because you know how that man behaves when he's loaded. You know, but yet you still use it, don't you, BJ? Don't you?
No, that's okay. Let her, Nicole. May you enjoy the environment that you've helped create. That's all I can say. Because if they'll do it to someone else, they'll do it to you too.
What do you mean?
I can't believe that. I mean, you put two water buffalo on the same panel with Clue and old Sunken Eyes over there. It's amazing that like it doesn't tilt the earth to one direction. Dude, two failed mothers just sitting there getting high. Sheesh.
Nicole, kick rocks. We don't need your devil spawn over here. Go away.
Yeah, and I know Buzzy's trolls are about to come over here and start dropping super chats. Make it more than $2, okay? I'm not going to read it.
Now the Buzzy's people are all broke because they
tell you how much you got to super chatter for her to read it.
Give $300,000 to her.
Oh, no.
Except for Katie K.
Well,
She has this one useless bitch called Katie K that just, I mean, Katie, girl, it doesn't matter how much money you give her, she's still not going to love you.
Why are you going after a sub that doesn't bother you at all? Katie K is one of the sweetest people I've ever talked to on here. You're just an asshole. Jelly much?
Oh, shit.
Is Katie K the same as Easy E? Is that the same person?
No, I think Queen Bee's easy.
No, she's not.
Just laundering money.
Next will be Busy Bee.
No, but if she's not threatening to beat up a pregnant woman, she's just sitting on the pooper.
Money laundering, sitting on the old shit house.
Kyle. Banjo, thank you so much for the $9.99. They want to see their work. Hot Topic, they got to have the details. They want to see their work. Your Hot Topic, they got to have the details. I feel that way too, Banjo. They want. Oh yeah, and one of them over there is definitely relishing in all of this. I know. I see you.
They're all sitting over
tell
there.
on yourself.
They're all sitting over there, fucking sweaty and cold at the same time. What a pathetic way to live your life. She's like, and Sinner did this. That's why I did that. Shut the fuck up, dude. There's no way I would call fucking police on my friends. That's what you low life career criminals do. Smoke another joint, Buzzy. It'll help. It'll help you.
Be careful, Buzzy. You piss her off the wrong way, she's going to do it to you. Remember, for 15 months.
Stomp. Go change your diaper. You're stinking up you too.
So they're saying BJ saying that Queen pisses Clue off. Who's going to have her swatted? Clue didn't have BJ swatted.
Just coming in, what happened, Brittany? Cajun Cutie, thank you for being a member for 15 months. Cajun Cutie, they called, the guy introduced himself, SWAT. SWAT came to my house last night. Edith Satchel of Richards, Buzzy, and Oompa
Wasn't
Loompa.
last night.
Goal met. Hashtag winning.
But
Thank
it
you,
was
garbage girl.
Cajun Cutie. It was not related to the person.
I love that. Edith Satchel of Richards.
I'm surprised they didn't have a warrant. I popped into Becky number 2 over there, the big shouldered one. She was just like, and thinner. I don't think he even graduated boot camp. Bitch, why are you so triggered by the fact? Why are you guys so triggered by the fact that I'm a Marine? Oh, let me see your paperwork. Prove that you're a fucking human being first, you fucking burnouts.
I got a new nickname for her, by the way. I told the mods this. I said, y'all aren't allowed to call her anything other than, because I like Hulk. I'm not going to do that to him. And she's so sulky all the time. So now she's Sulk Hogan. That is what I call her. Sulk Hogan.
I love it.
I don't know, sulky tits. How about that?
That's so funny.
Nonsense is so Sulk Hogan is so sad over there. She's like, hey guys, listen to me. I want to be important. Nobody gives a flying shit what she has to say.
Yeah.
Damn right.
You have foreknowledge too, Nuns, because you sure did. Center. It was like 4 days ago. Like 4 days ago, she said on her stream that she had a feeling that I was going to fake a CPS call or a police call to my house.
Oh,
wow, I didn't catch that.
Yes.
They're probably all in it together. It doesn't matter. Once they get arrested, I'll get the body cam and we'll do the walk of shame on my channel. It's all good.
Yeah, the truth
Thank you.
center. That's for
You're
sure.
in the vertical
It's crazy, man. I don't even.
Thank you.
You know, I'm not saying
much.
anybody did anything, but I am
Welcome
saying
to Fullside.
that y'all sure are.
You're a misfit like the rest
There's
of
some
us.
things that has happened
Oh,
that
Poppin got
is very
one.
questionable.
Lisa
Spirit
Ann
Secret, thank
got
you so much.
one.
She says,
Yay,
"Go Met."
someone's
You have a lot of
really
support.
pumpkin.
Thank you, sweetheart. I love you. I appreciate it.
Miss you, Mandy.
Oh, thank you very
not
much.
even.
How many elevated truths does it take to screw in a light bulb?
None.
No one will ever know. No one will ever know because they wait for it to burn out and then they start their yard sale.
That's a good one.
How much for that Labubu in the window? Hey Ricky, I heard you lost 100 pounds. Only 480 to go.
Yeah, I don't know.
She is
Have
on
you
the
been in
board.
the Discord?
She just
There's
gives
lots of messages.
a
in
new
there you need to see
misfit.
later.
Okay, no, I will look though.
Thanks for sending me the link. I'll go in there later tonight.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah, then you two can have a private conversation.
You know what?
I'm looking to see that picture.
I was stressed out this morning.
Eating grapes.
I'm so sorry. Yeah,
No, don't worry about it. I understand everything now. I was giving shit to Sassy. I was fucking pop. I was pissed off.
Everybody
I
was
was like,
concerned. We've
For
seriously-
sure.
They need reported for every single live stream they do where credible threats are made. YouTube needs to remove their channels. Well, it may come to that, CJK. These morons act like they are 13 years old. They sure do. Damn sure not smarter than a fifth grader, that's for sure.
We were
No
concerned.
doubt. But everyone's safe. That's the good thing. And look, these people, these fat racists and these sunken eye-filled people, I mean, they just look even worse today than they did yesterday. That's all. They just keep looking worse. I mean, we'll find out who did that, and then they'll be punished for it. So it's really that simple. Whoever did it should be really, really nervous. Oh, wait. They all look nervous.
They all should be, yes, to be honest.
Why?
Okay, so
wait.
Yeah.
Who's they? Who's they all? And why should they, whoever they all is, why should they be nervous? They didn't do nothing.
I should have looked at it myself. I just assumed, like, because the file I created was in June, but it's not even about that. Okay, somebody just emailed me and clarified. So it's 6/12/2025. It's the date is written out the way like how it is in England or something, where the month is actually in the middle. So the date on it is
You don't have to
December
explain to them.
6th. Okay,
I mean, in June, there are fucking leaves on the tree, and you can clearly see in the background that it's winter. It's fucking December.
Yeah.
Hey, Rocky, good to see you. Member for 13 months. Woo! Thank you very much. Wow, thank you. That's a long time. Thank you. It's good to see you.
Great point,
yes.
right?
Thank you, Kim. Kim's Ladybug. Thank you so much for the super.
Okay,
sticker.
so
That's
now
so
she's saying somebody emailed her and told her that it's not June. That it's not June 12th, that the date's really December 6th. It's just wrote backwards.
nice of you guys. Y'all are being so generous. Truly, I appreciate it. Britt, can you send me the link? I'll email you again. Yes, just Nicole, for sure.
Chet, there's Chet and the sexy avatar.
Oh yeah, reality's got it. That's why I have a lot of questions in her and that's why I was saying like
gonna have to have a better means of communication because
I'll get in Discord tonight.
It's really fucking weird what happened yesterday. I'm not even kidding. Like, and no warrant or anything. And like the first thing Craig said to him was like, "Am I under arrest? Am I in trouble?" Like, cut straight to it. Like, "Am I in trouble?" And they said, "No, we just want to talk."
I want too.
Like, what the hell?
So, I guess my question, the question a lot of people want to know is, now that we know that it was a fraudulent.
Okay, wait a minute. So you're telling me that a second set of officers who have higher rank and are on one of the special teams like SWAT came to your house, stood in your yard, talking about their next move before they came to the door, then came to the door, and you finally brought Craig out, and they tell Craig no, they just want to talk? Oh. Like I said, there's a whole bunch being left out here. It just don't add up.
House, obviously, to try to cause harm. Did they mention anything, or did you not bother asking them, like, are there repercussions for doing this? Is there a way to pursue, finding out who this is? And
yeah, they told me to follow up with my magistrate.
Well, you don't have to say.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Yeah, don't. What I would do is not give these fucking pigs anything. I mean, or as little as you can.
Well, yeah, because I told them, I was like, listen, I got to be honest with you fellas, and I don't mean anything towards you. You're just doing your job, but because they asked me flat out, have you done anything to try to make this stop? And I'm like, are you kidding me? And then I go down the list.
So I tell them about the RICO, like, oh God.
Oh God. I mean, here.
I can imagine how much lies you fed those officers. You've done nothing to make it stop. You've done everything to keep it going.
It's just really weird to me. I'm not shady. I'm not going to. It's just really weird to me they brought up black men.
No, it's not. They would have your complete history, any criminal history, anything they have records on, they would know before they came to your home. Again, I sound like a broken record. That's part of their job to know. BJ, I would be surprised if they didn't know.
I'm not sure what that's a reference to. Although, you know what? I've got a couple of different people blocked on my channel using Craig's face with black men as the name.
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you where that comes from. And we've never had an issue with black men ever since that time he got arrested, and they fixed it either. So basically, when Craig got arrested back in 2017, they got his name wrong on a warrant, and they got him under Craig Blackman instead of Craig Black. We told him it was wrong. They fixed it. That was it. That was all over.
Hey, Ragamuffin.
Somebody.
So just troll news.
Well, here's where it gets very interesting. Clue, I'll say your name, decided to put that charge out the other day. And she tells everybody that Craig has family that works for law enforcement and that they changed his name to help him. And that basically Craig has an alias of Blackman.
Gosh, those numbers are stupid, man.
I don't believe at all that Craig has any family members that works with law enforcement, family members that are familiar with law enforcement, but not in a good way. That I can believe. However, that has nothing to do with it. Again, law enforcement, especially the SWAT team, would know exactly who they're dealing with at that residence before they get to that residence. Oh,
goodness.
One of the things that I'll share with y'all that man said yesterday was he looked at Craig and said, "Is it true your name is Craig Black?" And he said, "Yes." He said, "Is it true you have an alias of the name Blackman?"
What?
He was told that Craig had an alias of the name Blackman.
That's ridiculous. I mean, these people are relentless, dude. It's crazy.
Okay, so you're telling me the jail made such an error back in 2017 and never corrected it? Get the fuck out of here. They asked him that because they'd already done the background check on Craigie Boy, and they knew he had used that name. That's why they asked him.
I just want to take a quick moment. Sorry to interrupt, but I just want to make sure. Does everyone know where their dogs are? Buzzy, where are your dogs at? Are you okay? Sorry to interrupt. Go ahead.
Oh, that's so funny. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. That's all you got? Because the woman's dog got out of the fenced-in fucking yard? That's how obsessed he is with Queen. And she sits there and laughs and encourages this, but then turns around and says people are obsessed with her and going too far. But here she is, been supporting this piece of shit all along, who FOIAs everything about Queen's life and puts it out there for content. Even a damn ticket over a dog getting out of the fenced-in yard. Wow, such a serious crime. Oh, God. Are you kidding me? But she don't do anything. She don't do anything. It's all being done to her.
Lord. I started to name my title that the other day.
Oh, I've done it a couple times.
But I find that ironic that he brought that up, and whoever called told him that Craig has an alias of the last name Blackman.
And he told you that they told him that in the call. I don't believe that, BJ. I believe those police officers did their job and knew exactly who they were dealing with before they got there. I don't believe that he told you that's the name he was given in the call. Number one, they didn't even want to talk to your ass. But, you try to control the narrative because Craig would end up doing what he always does. It's like you're his mother, not his girlfriend. It's really weird. It's a whole weird situation shit.
I think it's the one with the 58-pound head. I think that's against county regulations too. Big old head. Ricky, why's your head so big?
I always say Clueless is the worst detective on YouTube. She got it all wrong, War Eagle.
Yeah.
She got it all wrong. And I told that man, I said, he has no alias. Look at his chart, like his record. What would he have an alias for? He don't do anything to hide. Like, he's not a dealer or anything. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, it's weird. That's weird. So, I mean, that's kind of bothersome.
Why would she bring that up? He's not a dealer or nothing. No, but he has a history and a violent history, and you know it, and they know it. They're law enforcement. It's their job to know who they're dealing with. Just saying.
What's the relevance?
Didn't he lose his license? And that's why he doesn't drive and never got it back? I'm asking you. That's word on the street. And we know he don't have one. Just saying. Let me tell you something. It sucks when you have to start over. I was fucking 18 when I took my driving test. 18. I'm 62. And because mine was taken for medical reasons, but I did get it back because the medical reasons had solved, I just left it going. But they made me start over again. They made me take the fucking permit test and the road driving test. And guess what? You don't forget how to drive. I hadn't done nothing but drove there to take my test and boom. But at least I got it back. Oh, what a nightmare. It's actually easier if you've lost it for a DUI or something than if it was over medical. I'm not shitting you. But see, in the process, I just left it go because, down here, I didn't need, my husband, I had my husband. I wasn't even concerned about it, honestly. And it had expired in the meantime while it was under, while it was medically revoked. It was just on a hold because of medical. It's a pain in the ass. I had to go to multiple because it was just a pain in the ass because it was an out-of-state position at the time. It was just a whole pain in the ass. It's easier if it's because of a crime. I'm not kidding you. It's easier. It'll never happen to me again because the situation had solved itself long ago. I just didn't take care of it like I should have because I didn't think about it, didn't care, honestly.
It's already been sorted out, so it's just some
Yeah, what's the findings? That's the question.
I'm going to FOIA because I want to know I want to know all the claims that were made.
Yep, that's you deserve it.
Because you're talking about SWAT coming to my house. What did y'all tell him?
Yeah, it's
I
strange.
mean,
it doesn't make any sense, BJ. There's no way that it didn't have anything to do with the first call. unless Craig got into some other situations that you're not talking about. It just does. Your story doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. And that's where you always do yourself in. The same thing you did with the CPS stuff. You talk too much. You make it all up.
It must have been significant enough for them to gear up and come to your house, but it wasn't significant enough for them to get a warrant.
Exactly.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
So it wasn't even an actionable thing. They were just coming, more like a search. It's just so weird to me.
It is so weird. Like, I've got so many questions.
For the first time. I was 18 and but I hadn't drove in a long while. Because I'm not gonna lie, there was a couple times I did drive locally here in my neighborhood without knowing I shouldn't have. But I knew I could drive. The medical situation had long been over with. I just never went through the process. I just, let it go. My fault. It was my own stupidity. But it's a hassle to get back when it's over medical. It's easier to get back if you just had a suspension for a DUI or something. I'm not kidding you. I had to go to this doctor. That wasn't good. I had to go to that doctor. Then I had to go do this. I had to take, I had to have stress test. It was crazy. But, they just want to make sure you're safe to drive, and pain in the ass. But it's over with. And I got my license back. And I'm getting a car. I can't wait. Freedom! No more Lyfts and Ubers. They'll have to have somebody else's bank account to rob. I just wish it would have been this week. Because this weekend's going to be a killer. We got an event every day. Ugh. And the one on Sunday is clear on the other side of town. So yeah, it's going to be fun. But here's what it is. I'm going to take them so they have fun.
Yeah, it's because the information that was provided to them to get them to hurry the movies over to your place. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I want to make a deal. I want to make a deal. If Cluminati can lose 200 pounds and see straight, like have her eyes go in the center of where they're supposed to be, like where everyone else's are, then I'll show my DD 214. I promise I will.
It's real funny, BJ. Real funny, sinner. Some people have medical problems that affect their eyes. You're fucking assholes. And the thing that you're sitting on panel, she's no one to laugh about anybody's weight. Girl, stop. You're not willing to laugh at anybody's weight or anybody's looks. Please. Nasty fuck.
I'll just show you how awesome my time in the Marines were. But first, she has to lose 200 pounds and get something fixed with her eyes.
Well, I don't see that happening.
Right.
I don't see that happening.
Right, Spirit. She said if that's his alias, he's doing a horrible job at evading law enforcement. His real name was linked to it too, right? And that was another thing. Like, we were more than accommodating. Like, he told him, he's like, dude, bro, you don't even like. Hey, I'll come show you around. You want to look at because they did bring up the Swiss cheese thing, even though he said it wasn't related. They brought it up and he said,
"Oh,
that was
busted." See, you talk too much. If they had nothing to do with each other and he didn't even know about it, which is what you stated earlier, then how would he even know about the cheese thing? You talk too much.
When you say you're going to light someone up like Swiss cheese,
you should worry yourself to death because you talk too much.
Cheese. That says that it could offer the possibility that you have a high-powered firearm.
Yeah, well, that's the first thing I said. You're not making Swiss cheese with a pistol,
right? And that was what they said.
Machine comes with that.
That was the only thing that they said that was, but the actual reason for the call, the visit to the house and stuff, was not related to.
Yeah, I'd have been shit out of luck if it wasn't, because we don't have public transportation here. As big as the county as I live in, as big as a town as I live in, over 110,000. I think the population was at 118, and we don't have buses. We don't have public transportation here. It blows my mind that a place this size and we don't. And there's no taxis. There is no such thing anymore. I mean, like airport taxis, but So I'm very thankful for the Uber Lyft services, or I wouldn't be able to go to the grocery store or go to doctor's appointments. But it's just outrageous what it costs. And the drivers don't get all that. Come on, we all know that. Mm-hmm. Shit, for me to go to Jacksonville, depending on the traffic and depending on which exit the driver takes, and depending on the, what the ride's offering for, it can cost me $168 to get down there and back. It's crazy just to go to the doctor's. When I'll be able to go in my car for like $10 in gas, $10-15 in gas, maybe 20 at max. Because they said I need to use the premium with this car. It's just better to use the premium, not the cheap shit. Because I guess it is considered Lincoln's, I don't know, luxury SUV, which, yeah, okay. It's a fucking SUV. But I'll use it because I don't want to, Okay. This lighter, I should have never got it. It is so easy to light. And I'm just sitting here having a blast with it. I'm sorry. But, I do this about 10, 20 times, and then I don't want that cigarette. Because by then my
he was just
thumb's
saying,
sore.
just for an example, and Craig's like, well, I mean, I already showed the other guy, so I'll
Yeah,
show you too.
it's
Come on,
crazy.
let's go look.
And it's crazy. Like, you can do the wait to save, but sometimes that wait to save that $2 or $3, if you even save that much, you're going to wait 30, 40 minutes for a ride. And sometimes it's only $1.80 you save. It's just not worth it. And you're not going to, a lot of times you're not going to get a ride right then and there. So, I always do it ahead, because you'd think we'd have more drivers and it would be funny, but there's times I've waited 30 minutes for a ride. So I do them in plenty of time so that, I'm not late. But I can get why people don't do it, because it's a lot of wear and tear on your car. And you can bet they're going to charge me $25 for you to take me 5 minutes from my house to the grocery store. But the driver's probably only getting 8 of that, maybe. It's crazy.
Yeah, we don't own any high-powered firearm like that at all.
Then why did he say so? And you couldn't brag enough about how many weapons you guys have in your house when he was bragging about them, Britt. Yeah, I think I even have that live. I'm going to dig it up. I think I reviewed it. I might have to clip out how you guys were bragging about all your weapons.
In their defense, they just go with the information they have, and then they have to do their best.
Oh,
right, and that's what I was saying.
You mean like she does?
He had told us that they had discussed whether they were going to bust our door down, and he had decided against it. And
okay,
I was
SWAT
thinking,
doesn't stand out
bro.
in the. Okay, if they're swatting you, they're not standing out in your yard having a meeting deciding on what they're going to do. Okay, they need the element of surprise. That would take the element of surprise away, especially knowing the history of one of the person occupying the home. Okay, yeah, no.
That's so fucking dangerous. Like, you people who, like, thinking to myself, like, is this what y'all want? Like, this must be what y'all want. What if my kid was in the living room when they did that?
Well, they don't give a shit. They don't even care about their own kids. Why would they care about yours? I mean,
right.
No, the thing is you want everybody else to care more than you do.
And for those of you worrying about my kids, let me tell y'all, mama mode set in immediately. I handled things as strategically as I could to protect them as best I could.
Because you already have them terrified, thinking police are coming to take them away like CPS. Yeah, you let that out the bag over the CPS stuff.
So I kept the officers in the front of the house. My kids' room is away from the front, is all I'll say. And I closed off the area where they were at and kind of like did things to distract them. So Christian saw them towards like the end of the conversation.
Okay. Oh, but now see, he saw them. And you did things to distract him. No, you didn't. All you cared about is them questioning Craig and answering for him. Trying to control the situation, the narrative.
Briefly, but he was more worried about food than anything. Like he just wanted me to go get dinner.
Okay. So it was so terrifying and so scary. Your son seen all these police officers but didn't care. He just wanted food. Does that make any sense? You talk too much.
And I was like, let Dad talk to these men and, we'll get dinner. Neil never even came out of the room, so he don't even know they came. So we
That's a blessing
thank you,
for sure.
Jesus. Because Neil would be the main one. Like Christian's so easygoing. Like I can sit down and
I'm
have a talk with
sorry,
him.
but even my 7-year-old would want to know why there's 6 police officers in my living room / office. Come on. You said they were SWAT. They were dressed like SWAT. SWAT is loaded down with everything you could imagine on their vests and belts and weapons. Come on.
And he's like, all right, can I have $4 for Robux? Like, whatever. Neil's he's the one that's like, he's going to say, okay, this is out of my routine. This is not right. What's happening? And he'd be the main one that I worry about it affecting. And he didn't even, God was with us. He didn't even know they came. So
great. That's great news. Like I said, I woke up worried. I'm a worrying type of person. Like maybe I don't seem that way, but I was concerned for sure.
Yeah, I get away because she doesn't keep anything from her children. Sorry, not sorry. I've heard it time and time again. They're right there with her when she's doing her lives and going over all this shit. They know, and she talks about the YouTube drama with them. I'm just not buying all this shit. There's something major being held back, and I don't think it has anything to do with YouTube. Where's Craig, BJ? I don't know. Word on the street is there's some court hearing coming up. Is that true? I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
It's
you tell the truth.
It's not fair, Senator. Nobody should have to go through this. Nobody.
I couldn't agree with you more. I don't know. Everyone's just like they're so desperate to cover their tracks that they're like, Sinner did it.
Wow, you're not even hearing him in there gaming, because we all know that they're all in the same room, which is not an office, it's their living room. She let that out the bag tonight too.
Can you be, man? Why?
They've done it.
That's what they would do, though. They would do that to one of their friends. That's not the type of dude I am, and everyone fucking knows that. That pays attention.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Marlena. Honestly, like I don't know how
I would
handle
where you
that.
Scream from. I don't give 2 shits. It's you're the one that puts this shit out here. That's all. Hell, I have a little corner in my room when it's too cold out here.
If they did,
and in my bedroom where I go stream from. But according to your buddy Shady, who don't know 2 shits about me, she had something different to say. Lied, of course. Dumb fuck. That's why we're called the Poolside Misfits, because I sit at Poolside and always have, even when I was just doing uploads, and let everybody know in my uploads.
Like
I rarely ever stream from inside. But so what if I did? I don't smoke in there, like she lied and said. But even if I did, it's okay, because it's my fucking house. I pay the bills. See, I didn't get handed a shack. I bought a home with my husband. I pay the mortgage.
Those guys would have busted my door.
I don't ask YouTube to pay it. We pay it. Or we did. Now I will. Because guess what? You got to get a job outside of YouTube. I mean, it's called real life.
Oh, God. Now they're blaming Froggy, who's also a very cool person. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Oh my
Froggy.
Ricky, I think it's time to go have second lunch. Queen Bee, go hit that rock. Calm down. Relax. Stop blaming different people. Listen, the people that are blaming other people by name are probably the ones that did it. I'm just saying. Look
what Deachin said. Deachin said, only good moms can switch to mama mode. God is good. I bet the clan have no idea what mama mode is.
No way, dude.
Wasn't she live yesterday early? In between the SWAT calls? Or calls, whatever they're calling them, SWAT calls. They weren't SWAT calls. But whatever. Anyway.
I'm in like a bear.
Death by Chocolate. I love that name.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Welcome
really cool
to the
person
Scream
too.
Team. Oh, really? They support your channel?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they've been around for a while. I
I've
think they
seen
should.
more
I had
people coming from you.
I had an interview today. It was weird. A Zoom interview. Fucking weird. You know, I'm used to that in-person shit, but yeah, I don't know. If they can give me the hours that I need, then I'm going to try it. But if they can't, then I'm not, because it would be stupid for a part-time to just hand over most of my paycheck to a babysitter. And yeah, when I'm sure I can find something during the day while they're at school, you know.
Poor side. I'm like, okay,
Oh, yeah.
we're doing something right.
Oh yeah, we're building a fucking community here, and they're over there just getting high.
You're building a community. Okay.
Nah, Buzz. You know what? She's gonna be a big coward, and she's not gonna review you when I'm up here. She's still stuck at the beginning of your live stream. Silly goose.
Oh, come on.
Come on up, Buzzy. She's gonna skip past all the
He can handle you.
she's gonna skip past all the descriptors of her being sunken eyed and thinning hair with face tattoos and nicotine stained teeth. Ugh.
He's gonna hand
oversized tongues on that side.
Yeah.
Gross.
He's gonna
Gross.
hand her ass to her.
Reality.
That's what he's gonna do.
And nonsense, you're not going to call this out? I mean, come on, you're going to call this shit out? You're the moral arbiter of the community.
Just know whomever's all involved.
The interview I had today was for the I've done this before. I worked for a credit card company, and the people that call in, about their bills or their accounts and stuff like that. And I swear, if I would have got one more call from someone saying, "You're fucking ruining my Christmas. You ruined my kids' Christmas. You won't let me charge this," I was going to lose my shit, It's like, don't tell me. Be fucking responsible with your fucking credit card. You know what you have, what your limit is. You know what you have to spend. Not my fault if you go spend it. But, you can't say that, So, anyway. They don't pay bad either. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm looking at a couple options.
Better be watching your backs because
dude. Ricky's over there on QB's panel. She's just like, black men. Did somebody say black man? Let's put him on a boat and send him back to Africa. No, Ricky, you don't. We're not racist anymore. You're just a dinosaur.
So you still got to go on about something that happened how long ago and has already been addressed and handled. It's all they got. It's all they got.
Angry.
Oh, I heard that. I heard that old Stevie over there said that Craig, quote unquote, used the name black men because he was going to try to frame his crimes on a black man. I'm like,
who's Stevie?
Oh Lord,
you have
just
no
phone, y'all.
Just imagine just imagine what's going on in your life if you go to the public park and you just drop your pants for fun. Like everyone was having fun, man. Jelly Roll was there and Strodes was there, dude.
Yeah.
At Sears, Credit Central. Oh, I bet you heard it all too. And then people were like, "Well, can't you increase my credit limit?" No, I can't do that. I'm not allowed to do that. There's a process.
Park with a photographer fucking flashing his fucking business, dude. Tell me you're not a creep by being a creep, dude.
It's not normal.
No, never.
Not
You're
funny.
the jester of the group.
Over there making up stories about me wearing a dress. Meanwhile, he's in a tutu and a ball gag. I mean, we're not the same kind of dude.
We're not the same.
Making up all kinds
We're
of
not the same
lies.
type of dude.
It's gross. Like I
This
said, the
company
demons.
don't play, man. They do a thorough background check on you, because you are having people's financial information and social security numbers and all that other stuff. And they actually, they actually do a good thorough background check.
I believe that.
Hey, Brittany, not today, Satan. Not today.
The fact that Jones put that on us is enough for me to freaking. You're wrong for that, Jones. You're wrong for that shit. Making us watch that.
And Shane, I don't understand how people can believe it. What's wrong with y'all?
The crazies think that Brit is. Wait a minute. What the crazies think?
She's saying Brit. She meant Brit.
You know what?
Believe it. The crazy
read
thing
something
about
to
that
you.
is Brit. Their subs believe it. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Let me read something to you. Since she brought up Jones, and I don't know. It's weird. Let me read something to you. Oh, that's a scary picture. I don't know what that is about, but let me read something. Maybe still. Okay, she shared this. And this is a post from Alex Erickson. If any live streamer had someone in the background talking about shooting someone and the host was sleeping through it, it would be talked about. If it was me, it would be covered on drama channels. If it was Melissa Jade, it would be covered on drama channels. No matter who it was, people would be talking about it. If you want people to not talk about you, that's a stupid way of going about it. If you cannot take the steps to keep some of that from happening, you will always be a topic of conversation. Period. Melissa Jade added, also, don't claim you can't amend your schedule to stream during hours when kids' boyfriend won't be picked up in background because you're too busy cooking and cleaning. You just said last week that you go to sleep right after dropping the kids off at school. Maintain your lies. At minimum, you can only control yourself, and you refuse to do anything to help the situation. Amen to that. That's also true. She has to start with herself and take real ownership of her behavior and start embracing the truth and not a make-believe narrative she tries to convince herself and everybody else of. Well put, Welby. Just thought that you know that. I just thought that was a good time to bring that up since she brought it up.
Believe all of it, yeah.
Gross.
They don't even question it.
See, even they know that this is on them and they're not taking no ownership.
I'm so far past even giving a shit what these people think, dude. I mean, if they're going to believe a woman wakes up in the morning weighing in at 417 pounds, thinks she's pretty and calling other people fat, and then, someone
what do you think BJ weighs in at? Just saying.
Ripped everyone off at $300,000. I mean, why does anybody even give a shit? I'm past caring what they think. Now they're just clowns, dude.
Yeah. Well, people are waking up, you guys. I've had a handful
and just
this week
because
alone.
Somebody's weighs 400 pounds doesn't mean they're not pretty. And doesn't mean they shouldn't have confidence in themselves. They absolutely should. Everyone should have confidence in themselves and feel good about themselves and how they look. Sorry you don't. Sorry she don't. That's on you guys.
Coming and apologizing and saying that it's too much for them and they had to leave. Lindy Rose, thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome to the green team, I love.
Too much
so pretty.
For them.
Yeah,
They walked away.
Let me read this comment real quick. Ivy League. She said, nonsense. Nonsense is terrified of those two. It's meaning Buzzy and Clue.
Nonsense is terrified of Clue and Queen Bee. Why would she be terrified of Queen Bee and Clue? Huh?
It doesn't matter what they do or how bad it is. That bitch knows her role and she knows better.
Just toe the line. Nonsense. Just do what you're told, like a good little desert Karen.
That's funny because Nonsense didn't have a problem calling Clue out over the stuff you claim she's racist over, and hashing that out with Clue. So I don't think you're very correct there. Sorry.
You'll fall with them. You'll fall just like they do.
She looks like she's aged 4 years in the last week, man. She's just shook.
Yes.
I agree. Yep.
All right, I'm gonna need. Can y'all please, my mama bladder. Can y'all talk for just a minute while I run to the bathroom real quick? All right, thanks.
I'm gonna give a quick shout out to my guy Cheese69. I'm sure you've seen him around chats, or maybe you haven't, but he's a good friend of mine. He's been supporting my shit since day one, and he's back in the hospital, getting some surgery. He's got some type of infection. It's nothing good. So if you got any prayers left in you, spare one for my dude.
I don't know. I'm hurting today, but
lower at heel, so I feel you. Just take your time. Don't be in a rush. because I was online. I was already live so long today, and I had shit to do. But I wasn't gonna miss this shit for anything, especially when I saw the warthog start screen scraping. I'm like, all right,
of course you won't. Your whole life is YouTube. What are you talking about? You're live, what, 3, 2, 3, sometimes 4 times a day? Yeah, and always talking about Queen Bee. Your obsession is gross.
It is for your audience.
Blaming you also. Come
That's
on
so
now.
ridiculous. I mean, what?
No.
No,
Okay,
not a million years.
Don't go there.
If I was going to do that to
Leave
somebody,
my
I would do it to
Rowena
QB. I wouldn't do it to
alone.
anybody else. I mean, what the fuck would I do to a friend of mine for? That's
Rowena's
crazy.
sweetheart.
That's crazy. But hey, what we did learn in the last couple of days, which is great information, is old Brian or B Tim over there, little bitch ass. That dude, turns out he's the firearms and ammunition expert of the Hive, just like he's the men's department. Pretty pathetic situation. A Nerf gun, yeah.
They're saying
A
his
squirt
name
gun.
is Brian.
Okay.
Maybe he borrowed old
name.
CP squirt gun. You never know.
They don't know anything about B Tim. He's lying out his ass. He don't know the first thing about B Tim.
He wouldn't be able to tell a 9mm from a Glock.
He thinks he could. He actually thinks that he can hear whether or not a weapon is loaded. First of all, he's not a damn stapler or whatever the fuck that. Oh, that I meant to ask Brittany what the fuck that noise was. He thinks that a stapler falling on the ground is a loaded weapon a round being chambered. Dude, you wouldn't listen. Man.
That wasn't. I listened to that again, without anybody's bullshit. Yeah, that didn't sound like a weapon being, being cocked. I've been around guns all my life. My husband has multiple guns. I've shot many guns. It didn't sound like a gun being cocked to me, but that's just me.
What are we doing here? This guy's fucking going out to his community garden to hunt lettuce like a real man. Like, what the fuck are we doing here? Let's see. Do you think she'll get to the part where we are?
You know the damage that a bullet can do, right? So therefore, handguns do what to the body?
Tell you what,
10 gauge or
you can say what the hell you want about BTM, but BTM supports the community, and he doesn't have to fire up lives attacking women with vile, disgusting things and foiling everything about their lives because they're so obsessed they can't see straight. So, yeah, who's the one with the problem? Don't think that's BTM.
12 gauge because come on, it's a big difference.
All right, thank you guys. We got 2. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
They're all different.
They're all different.
About
oh yeah, I mean, in order to make Swiss cheese with a handgun, it's gonna take an hour. It's gonna take an hour.
multiple rounds exactly. Now, but if you get a 10 gauge or 12 gauge, that's a different story.
Save the cheetah pits. What only being Chris? Thank you, Sally. Thank you for becoming a member. And I thought I just saw somebody else. Wait a minute, make sure I didn't miss it.
Dinner was talking about BTM being a gun expert.
She brought that up. I thought, the way my kids like to grow things, and they really got a kick out of those aqua dragons, and now they went to sea monkeys. Chia Pets, do they still sell those things? I don't even know if they still sell them.
Yeah, of a Nerf gun.
Yes. Not only is he the men's department of the Hive, which is funny as hell, but he's also the firearms and ammunition expert of the Hive. Sure is, little buddy. What's wrong with that guy? He's getting worse and worse every day. I mean, listen, if voice for the voiceless is calling you out, you're at the bottom, beat him all the way at the bottom. Way down there.
Oh, yeah. So, I got to give credit where it's due. And I appreciate the things you said about it's enough. I mean, I don't think anybody's going to listen, but I do appreciate that. So, for what it's worth,
say?
I couldn't believe that. I told somebody, I said, "Who is that he's playing?" Because I stepped out and come back in, and they said you were playing Ange, and I was like, "What?
Yeah,
voices? Okay.
What? When did this happen? Did I miss it? Well, like I said, I was in and out so much. I'd missed so much today of Queen's Live. But was that today? B10 played voices? I'll have to go back and listen.
I mean, if someone told my wife to do what someone said for you to do with a shotgun,
yeah.
I mean, you better think twice before you criticize anything I have to.
Number one, I didn't like how Chris put things, but I totally get it. Because for 18 months, he listened to this trash bag and her little panel guest go with him, his wife, his family. make fun of their names, their looks, accuse them of crimes against Sebastian. I get his frustration. Frivolous legal actions, attaching Sebastian to all this drama forever. I get his frustrations. He was angry. They were words. He wasn't waving around, drunk, waving around a pew-pew, threatening anybody.
And any response I might have. I mean, it's fuck you forever if you say something like that to my wife, dude. I mean, what get out of here. And then plus it wasn't an actionable threat. It wasn't. He stays away from the guy. It doesn't make any difference.
No.
You know. Do we think maybe Julie called? It could be any of them, huh?
Yeah. It could be any of them, right? Check your messenger.
I think if old Jules did it, I think she'd have fired up alive, patting herself on the back for it. I really truly do. But that's just my opinion. I don't mess with that.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it could be anybody. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know, but I do get to for you. And here's the thing: I don't think that
So what happened?
People would do it with their own hands. I think it would be them having somebody like Skolnick do it.
Yeah, he's crazy enough to do it.
Rarely
Sure.
said anything.
Yeah, because Bussy made the statement like
he had just had enough. What are you
she would
talking about? What did I miss? To me, if BTM is wrong or right, the real threat was the words before the click. The Hepper's reactions after says it's a real threat. But what did I miss? I don't know what every gun sounds like when it's cocked. And they have little handguns. So I don't know. To me, it didn't sound like it, but that's just me. I could be wrong. Yeah, I don't know what was going on there. I'm going to have to go back and replay that and find it and see what happened. Because I have no idea.
Recognize my voice, and so they know.
Why the fuck was Dark Horse emailing QB about calling CPS on you before she called CPS on you?
Why don't you ask Dark Horse? She emailed quite a few people, including BJ, and it took her a year to end up calling. But you need to talk to Dark Horse about that.
Right.
I mean, are you curious about that? I mean, Sarah was on QB's panel and showed proof of that. That bitch gave 8 different reasons why she called CPS on you. None of it had to do with the safety of your children.
Right.
That's just crazy.
Mm.
Well, you know what, guys? We just won a big battle because old Slunken Eyes over there with her water buffalo partner, they're no longer screen sniping yet. So,
well, I'll be.
They need to stop.
I think we found their kryptonite.
No, you didn't. They just went to the other channel and started and did it. That's all.
Yeah, that's how Center come up on panel more often.
I have to play Center every night. Or have to come up on panel.
I suck as a co-host.
Queen did a very smart thing. Why take the chance of it affecting her big channel? She took it to her backup channel. So again, you don't know what you're talking about. Shocker.
Co-host, just ask Headstone, she'll tell you.
No, you don't.
You're doing great, babe. You're doing great.
They don't, but the thing you don't, but I do love that they run from you. That's crazy.
Right.
Like,
well, because I speak the truth, and there's nothing more terrifying to liars than the truth.
Down. He doesn't back down.
You don't speak the truth because what you just said was lies.
It's crazy.
He doesn't back down. He hands their asses to him.
Oh my gosh.
That's why I like
reality.
I can't. I mean, for real, all you have to do is tell the truth about them. And when they start lying, then you already won. Isn't that right there, ball gag boy?
Yep, that's right.
We're talking about the military. Like he's even fucking
you lost a long time ago.
For anything, dude.
Well, I do want to say this, Nanny. And for everybody, this is regardless of how you feel about me or not, whether you like me or you don't like me, this should concern everybody.
Yeah, nothing about this is normal in any way.
Everybody should be concerned. Absolutely.
The fact that you can have an argument with someone online or say something someone doesn't like, and they can do this and cause this much damage, that's terrifying.
Exactly what damage did it cause? I'm curious, what damage did it cause? But I agree, these calls got to stop. It's just fucking ridiculous.
Or how about the fact that they can call and tell them anything they want, and you're treated like a criminal until you prove otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Well, that's why I walked into my police department this morning. I was like, "Hey guys, me again." They're like, "What's up, man?" I was just like, "Well, they're they're now swatting my friends. So if you guys get a call, just here's my cell phone number. Just I promise you, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just dealing with some of the worst human beings on the face of the earth. And they laughed. They were like, "Oh, we don't get that around here too often." I'm like, "Oh, well, just in case,
I think that's like I'm spared with my police department. Like they got me like information in like an asterisk beside my name, but like I told them that Craig was like, "Do y'all not communicate with one another?"
Yeah,
like
I talked about that earlier too. Like the detectives or whoever the guys, the cops that came earlier in the day, there should have been, before that SWAT team came to your house, they should have pulled up something on their computer and looked at, oh, there was just an officer there earlier today.
And you
when they showed up, they didn't even
bet they did, and they knew it all.
know that.
Wasn't it different agencies?
and then they claimed they didn't, but if you listen to what I sent you,
I did. I cleaned up the audio too. You can clearly say that he pointed to his other partner. He said, so-and-so texted me that someone was here this morning.
yes.
But that's when they were leaving. So I don't know when he got that text. I don't know if it was before they got there or while he was there.
So that guy, the little guy, I don't mean any disrespect. He reminded me of my dad, and it gave me comfort. And he listened to me, and he heard me out. He was trying to tell that man in the one, I think it was in the one I sent you. You can hear him trying to tell that man, listen, she showed me the messages. She's being harassed online. She showed me all of the messages from this morning where they were, talking about how great of a day it's going to be, like with an hour before they showed up. You can hear him telling the guy.
They are digging into your real life so hardcore. And now they're digging into your local police department, because now they have this theory that you must be connected, you must be related. There was some woman in old Sunken Eyes chat over there. They were like, oh my God, there's an officer at that department with the same last name as Brittany J. My dumbass. I was just like, dear Gemini, how many people have this last name? Turns out, Brittany, that your last name is in the top 20 last names in the entire country. Hundreds, thousands of people. That's just in our country. In the world, millions. Like, of course, there's going to be someone. It's a common last name, dude. It's like, oh my God, there's an Officer Jones there. They must be related to Pete Jones. Like, what the fuck? I mean, this is the logic we're working with.
I don't believe they
if
have
my
any
last name was something like off the wall, okay,
Oh.
but Jackson is common as fuck.
Yeah, my name is so uncommon. It's crazy. I mean, I know personally every single person on earth with my last name.
Yeah,
it's a very small last name because my grandfather changed his name, so it really cut the line right there.
Oh dang. Well, I'm gonna do y'all a solid, real lifers. I don't have Jacksons in the state of North Carolina that I'm related to, so no, I don't have a relative at my police.
I mean, it just shows that just the obsessive insanity that we're dealing with here. It's just it's really something special.
They think so. Okay, so instead of maybe finally swallowing that hard pill that Brittany's not a criminal, they're not in delving in bad behaviors or criminal behaviors like they've been told. Maybe just accept the fact that you were wrong. We're clean. No, they can't accept that sooner. They got to jump to the next possibility. Oh,
of course.
They've got somebody covering for them. It's crooked.
Hey, Britt, read federal conspiracy charges aloud. Oh, Lord.
Say what?
I mean, the charges that will be filed on these people by the time the charges are filed are going to be stacked so high. They're not going to. It doesn't matter how rich you are, Ricky. When you go to jail, you're still going to have to spend your money.
Conspiracy charges is nothing to play with.
Well, not only that, like just because something don't happen now doesn't mean when it does catch up with you. All this stuff, it's all documented. Everything,
right? Everything, even in your life, even what you say on your lives, people have it downloaded. They have it documented and saved.
Yeah, I mean, nothing you say or do on the internet. Just one keystroke on your keyboard. Just one keystroke on your keyboard, and that's tracked. Everything you do is tracked. I mean, you can't even say hello to someone without that going in the history books of the internet. It's never going away. Wow. I mean, that's why nonsense is really putting herself in a crazy position, trying to be this decent, pretending to be a decent person while supporting explicit racists like the rotund Ricky.
Well, I'm going to tell you too, nonsense. I heard what you said. People sent it to me where you were over there saying that you are very, very concerned for my children. That Craig was a ticking time bomb. You regardless if you picked up a phone and called, that kind of irresponsible rhetoric is what leads to shit like this.
Right.
It sure does. And that's why this has happened, because all of these losers have been doing it for so long that it finally some maniac.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about
dark horse
that.
type person was just muted.
Like, yeah, BJ is a dumbass. I agree. They called on Craig, you moron. I want to fast forward through this. I'm
going to do it. And they're probably celebrating.
This is what I mean. She has nothing. This is what she does night after night after night is drama, drama, drama. And that's all they're going to sit here and talk about for 6 fucking hours. Ugh.
They're going to get arrested, and I'm going to FOIA the body cam.
Screw that.
Oh, yeah, to celebrate you guys going to federal prison.
Linda says, 100% what
Who's
conspired.
going to federal reality? Shut up. You are ridiculous. You talk out your ass.
Yesterday was a group effort, and there's one puppet whose strings are being pulled hard to do their real dirty work just for the big ass pat. It's getting clearer.
Absolutely.
Who's the puppet?
Nonsense.
Oh,
the puppet.
Nonsense. Big time.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I had a live stream
Nobody's puppet.
scheduled for 9 o'clock. I'm actually going to cancel that. It's the first time I've ever canceled a live stream. I'll hang out with you guys instead.
Oh,
Well-
that's so sweet.
Well,
Plus, I
are
gotta
you
stay for
okay?
big- Yeah, definitely. No, I'd rather hang out
Oh,
with you guys.
yeah, he's already done 3 lives today. Why do another one?
We have one day of the week dedicated to the big tongue lady, so I give her 2. But she was talking all kinds of shit on me. He may have graduated boot camp, and I think that's just about it. Well, you're an idiot. I was in the Marine Corps for years. I left honorably, and I had a great time while I was there. Bummer, dude. What have you accomplished?
Why are y'all so caught up on his military history? Like, what the? I don't get that. I'm sorry.
I can't believe they disrespect his military.
If Kyle was in the military, or what's his name over there, Cletus, or any of them, or
Really?
BTM,
Another one?
I would not go there. I just wouldn't go there.
He's going live again? Holy shit. Wow, how do these people do it? I just don't have the time. I don't. And it's going to be even worse with working because it's hard now to get a time to go live where there's not 20 other people. You know what I mean?
No, because
they're more like Boy Scout people, not Marine people.
Well, she doesn't have any other channels to worry, that she has to compete with for viewers. So, but damn, again, how do you not have a life outside of YouTube? Don't you do anything but YouTube? I mean, Sinner don't. I mean, he's live all the time. I wish I had more time to do things. I need more time. But I'm going to try to work it out. So.
Right. But I see her point.
Yeah. No, it used to bother me, but I know everyone who loves me knows exactly who I am. They're probably for certain.
I may end this here soon and just go live first thing in the morning so that I can get my live in tomorrow and maybe have a decent audience. Because I want to show some of those other things also. But I got a lot of shit I got to do as far as getting some stuff. Oh, God, I dread being out in my garage. Oh. It's hard to explain. Then I feel so shut in because of the garage door. Like, it's just hard to explain. Like I said, it was his man cave. It was his area. What do you want, Sir Duke?
It's felons that can't even vote that have a problem with it, of course. TikTokers and fraudsters.
Welcome to the Gummy Squad K9. No, the green team. I think that's Julie.
Huh?
The K9 CPT. I think that's Julie. The K9. Julie. Brittany just said that with a straight face. I did, Coffee. I did.
I would love that. Could you just take any?
I went in there to get a charger.
No,
and I forgot to get it.
I mean, first of all, like, many of you probably know.
Only me.
There are black people in the Marines. Cletus, it would be a big problem. You'd have to shower with black people, man. You probably wouldn't be able to handle it. You're
Actually,
racist.
lots of minorities.
Like everything
in
fine.
the service.
For sure. Shout out to Rico.
Sinner, the only person that has authority or can have your DD 214 is yourself, right?
Yeah,
And
they have no right to it at all. I mean, unless you're the FBI. I mean, they can access news anyway. I mean, some guy that got kicked off of TikTok for being creepy to girls and wearing.
You can try to FOIA or you can try to request people's military records. Good luck getting much. A DD-214, the actual personal information will not be shared, but you can find out when somebody went into the service, where they were stationed. There's ways you can find things out, especially, when your husband worked at the VA. Just saying. And since my husband passed away 3.5 months ago, I can openly say it now. Don't push it. See, that's what sucks about having a conscience and some morals, because there's anyway.
Ball gag. He's not going to just be like, hey, dear government, I want to know everything about this guy. Nah, dude, you don't rate. You know, the only person I showed it to, I mean, obviously my family knows they were in Paris Island when I graduated boot camp and videotaped it. So, I mean, of course, my friends and family know. But as far as YouTubers know, I've sent it to Headstones and she deleted it. She didn't. She was like, I don't need you to prove it to me.
That's sweet of you to
listen,
say.
I've got nothing to prove to these people. These people hurt their kids. These people poison their neighborhoods with narcotics. These people are racist. I mean,
I've tried. I've been out there a couple times, and I just can't handle being out there. Guess I'm just not ready yet. But I don't have a choice. I have to get to the Christmas stuff, which was all his department. But anyway, I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Imagine any military serviceman answering to these fucking lowlives. It's just never going to happen. Never,
Right.
Never.
Families can have access to it. Yes, if.
Yeah.
Like,
But
what
I mean,
my neighbor gave me hell in a nice way. He's like, what do you mean you're going to give away all those tools? No, you're not. You've got 2 kids to take care of. There is money in those tools. Your husband had a lot of tools. You're not just giving that stuff away. You're going to have yourself a tool yard sale. You're going to make some money. You've got chainsaws. You've got table saws. You've got routers. You've got multiple drawers. He said, there's a lot. I know what your husband had. He said, but you're not just giving it. Because I told him, I said, you can have what you want. He said, I will not. I will not. You will not give that stuff away. I was like, okay. I don't even know what half the shit is.
If that water buffalo loses 200, I'm not even kidding. If she loses 200 pounds, I mean, she needs to get her fat ass on a scale right now, weigh herself. And I tell you what, I'll give you 6 months. If you can lose 200 pounds in 6 months and get some corrective surgery so your eyes aren't looking at the sun and the moon at the same time, then I'll consider showing you my DD214, but nothing short of that.
You're a fucking asshole. You're a fucking asshole to even make fun of someone's medical situation. You know, there's reasons for it, but you're too stupid. All 3 of you. You're fucking idiots. She cams up. Where's your cam up there, sinner? Why don't you shut up, grow some balls, and show your face? Since you like to put down everybody who does. You're one to talk when you hide behind an avatar.
I don't know. So,
Got to give him a shot at it, you know?
I know. And Boston had a question for you, Britt.
Oh,
she wanted to know what that noise was that we heard after he made that comment.
Oh, yeah, it was.
What noise?
I hope we'll have to talk. There's so much. My husband had a lot of tools. He has a lot of tools. But he always fixed everything. And he always did everything himself. We never used companies to do anything. And he liked to build stuff. But yeah. He used to build.
But everybody says it
was whirly gigs, wishing wells. Yeah. Dallas is 7. That stuff will be ancient and outdated in by the time he's 15. It changes so much. But hell, I have chainsaws. I have a log splitter. Yeah, because he cut and split his own firewood too. But yeah, which I have stacks of, by the way, I need to get rid of. But yeah, you name it, I probably have it. I have no idea what the hell it's for, but it's out there, I'm sure.
Was the racking of the
Oh yeah, there wasn't even a weapon in this bedroom in my office that night. So,
wasn't it your chair?
I don't know what it was, but it wasn't a gun.
That's exactly what I said. I can't tell you what it was, but I can tell you what it wasn't.
We didn't have a gun in the room. The gun was locked up.
The only time the weight bench and all those dead weights, I don't need any of that stuff. No, that stuff can all go.
Time that the weapon ever comes out is if there's something weird picked up on my camera. There's grounds for it, calls for it.
Yeah.
There's even that night that he waved it in the air, we heard something outside that night. And that was the only reason the weapon was even out then. The weapon wasn't out the other night, y'all.
I thought it was a chair.
And let me tell you something. If you hear you're gonna know. There's not gonna be question. because my handgun's the one that always is pulled out. And my handgun is loud when you rack it. You're not going to question it.
Dude, you have at least a handful of violent felons, as well as maybe 1,000 other fucking maniacs stalking, harassing, and fucking terrorizing your family. I'd be strapped too. Hell, I'm strapped. I'm not even worried about them. They come here. I only have to protect myself.
I've got mine are in reach. If anybody comes here, no.
I love you too, Blunt Mimi. I love you too, sweetheart.
Oh, bummer. Fuzzy bummer. Did your live stream get age restricted? That sucks. That just happened to me earlier today, QB. Don't worry.
I'm keeping on the, of course, all the fishing gear and stuff like that. And all his rods. Yeah, I'm keeping all that kind of stuff. But like table saws and chainsaws and stuff like that, no. No.
Were you by any chance playing Truth or Clue?
No, it was my own mouth. I came into my own live stream like a fucking bottle rocket.
He was going off. Yeah, he was.
I think I earned that one today. Even if someone did report it.
Selling any of it, I always consider just giving it away to, give it.
They were right. All good.
Donating it.
YouTube ain't playing.
No. I like your avatar. And congratulations on your 10 months.
Oh, it looked also. I'll just keep updating you as to what they're doing over there. It looks like now they're saying QB just wants to be a victim of something so bad, dude. Nobody cares about you. She's over there. She's like, oh, they're inciting people to swat me. Dude.
No, fucking
that's crazy. Why? I've been saying all fucking day long, dude. Nobody do what they do. We're better than them.
We're not like you guys out there.
How would you?
Was that said? Was Queen sitting over there saying, "Oh, they're inciting people to swat me now"? Yeah, that's what my neighbor told me perfectly. He was like, "No, ma'am, no, you're not." I don't know. No, you're not coming back out, Sir Duke. No, because it's raining and you don't like the rain. Well, it was raining and it quit already. Or is it still sprinkling? No, it's still sprinkling. All right.
You like it if that happened to you. My point, oh my God. We don't do stuff like that. My point is, for the love of God, for once in your life, have a little bit of compassion and tell your girl to call off her fucking dogs.
Why do you listen to every little thing that's said to you and run with it? You're an idiot.
Yes.
Oh, she doesn't have control over the dogs, though. That's the biggest problem QB
has.
Oh,
here we go again.
She doesn't have control of the dogs. The dogs are running amok, and she's lost control of the situation. The dogs are drinking her milkshake.
Yep. Look at you, Pink Dagger.
That's what you're worried about. That's what you got to complain about. Queen Bee's little dogs. Are you fucking for real here? Are we in Romper Room?
Pearl, listening while driving home, then we'll be in chat. 7 months. Woo, woo.
Send her an email so you can get the link to get in Discord.
Yeah, if you want to come up, I'll drop the link when you get home.
We love you up here. Come on up, Pink Dagger. We miss you.
I cannot. I cannot believe it. And you know what, Center? After I said it, I caught myself and I said, "Oh shit!" They always twist yourself, Buzzy.
Of course. Well, what I said. Sorry, just let me get this thought up before I forget it. What I said, and this is what remember, she barely graduated middle school and didn't finish high school, so she's not the smartest one. Plus all what she's done to her brain with the drugs and stuff. So I'll explain it to her because I'm sure she's misunderstanding it. She's not trying to make herself a victim. She's actually worried that somebody's coming to her house. What I said there, sunken eyes. What I said was, you accusing me of doing it is so ridiculous. If I were to do it, wouldn't it be against an enemy of mine, not a friend of mine? You, old buzzard, being the enemy of mine. Remember calling my parents, making up stories about me being essayed as a kid? I fucking hate you, bitch. I mean, what's the question? But I still wouldn't do that because I'm a better person than you people are.
People drive over to the wrong apartment.
Person. You FOIA everything about this woman's life. You put it on YouTube for content. For Christ's sake, you're talking about a dog that got out of a fenced-in yard. But you're a better person. Oh my gosh. You lie about her all the time, but you're a better person. Okay. Wow.
Harass all those people. Come on.
Yeah, dude, put that in your pipe and smoke it.
It's gross. Gross behavior. Not normal, that's for sure. That's obsession.
It's crazy.
Yeah, you're talking to somebody who's totally obsessed. You're right. You idiots. Right there.
I'm getting more messages here.
It's a crock of shit is what it is. I mean, it's projection. Classic projection constantly over and over and over.
My question being again, and I'll say it a million times, why?
This is what you're going to do for 6 freaking hours?
You guys don't know these people personally. Why do you hate them so much to do this?
Wait a minute. What the hell? So I guess
have a good night.
Buzzy got some weird person troll account left a message in her chat. They dropped a comment in her chat. Drop the link or I can come to your doorstep and give this message in person, bitch. Let me tell y'all what's happening.
Oh, Lord.
Can I tell y'all?
Yeah.
I just real quick,
Changed my mind.
Did you see that Green became a member?
Grain, thank you so much. I was going to tell him thank you a minute ago and forgot.
Right,
No,
Grain.
thank you for reminding me. Grain, thank you so much for joining the Green Team, love. Welcome.
Appreciate
That's
you.
awesome. That's another one from Sinners that's joining. Awesome, you guys. Thank you.
All right, go ahead. I want to hear you.
I just want to say this because I see through it, and if I'm wrong, I'll say I'm wrong. Here's my theory. Buzzy seen people are super chatting like crazy over here, and went in under a freaking fake account.
You're a grind playing victim, gritting your ass off, manipulating it. Yeah.
And is trolling herself to get sympathy from her subs. It's called sad fishing.
Yep, sad fishing. Well, she's sad
No,
fishing.
that's what you're doing. That's exactly what you're doing. Queen gets support regardless. She doesn't have to sad fish. You do. You have to manipulate and twist and sucker your people out of their donations.
Age restricted right now, so she's got. I mean, you got that Justice woman over there just spending her husband's credit card money like a crazy person, and then what? She got 5 memberships from. She's not doing too good tonight. I think both of us have already done better than her today.
They're really watching her, but Queen actually does do good almost every stream. And yeah.
It comes to money anyways.
I cannot. Why would we do that, you guys? Why?
I would never do that.
Never.
I mean, the nights that I've had fucking just so pissed off at that sunken eye, thinning hair, fucking poop chair rider. Do you think I'd wait until now when I'm actually finally, I found some peace in this. When they started lying about me, now it's all lies. I've already won and they're too stupid to realize it. I'm not as mad as I was.
One shit. And the minute you open your mouth, you've lost. Because all you do is hurl insults.
A few months ago. Now I'm partially entertained by this shit. They're just such terrible people that it's amazing.
Exactly. Exactly. Look at that, Sinner. And another one, Queen Bella. Thank you. Queen Bella OG.
Why does she
Thank you for becoming a member, sweetheart. Welcome to the Green Team.
What is with her with the seal?
Seriously, you guys. And look, I got to just say this too, because Shayna's like, we ain't like them. Period. Nope. No, we're not.
No, you're worse.
And unfortunately for them, they ain't like us. So
nope. And Buzzy, if she does play this later, subscribers, I'm telling y'all, she's playing y'all. None of us are going over there leaving messages like that.
Nope.
Dude, how could you listen?
You
how
don't
could you
know
in a million
that,
years?
DJ. You can't sit there and speak for everybody in your chat. And I wouldn't be surprised if you aren't behind it.
I'm not even joking. Well, it's sort of funny, but it's not a joke. Why would you listen to somebody that wakes up in the morning looking like Ricky the Rotund racist and she's criticizing she's the biggest one. She's criticizing other people for being big. There ain't nothing wrong with being big, but if you're so mentally ill that you think that you're skinnier than ever, you're the biggest one and you're calling people fat, that's crazy. That's like a reverse body dysmorphia or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Things panel you're on does exactly that. Y'all are using this for a confessional, aren't you? Because everything you're saying is what y'all be doing.
That's exactly what it is. Like
it could be like whatever fumes are taken off of that
on a regular.
That is probably it might be affecting her thought patterns.
Thought patterns.
Esther Abaddon. Esther Abaddon. I hope I said that right. Welcome to the Green Team. Thank you for joining. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
I'll see it on my TV and I'll read it right, but I can't see it on my phone because it's
all right. I'll try to make it highlighted again. Esther, I think it's Esther Abaddon.
They won't stay.
Yeah, I think that's what it says.
So basically, Esther the devil, Esther Abaddon.
She's saying it in the chat.
Open up the
Abaddon
right now.
I think it's an anime character.
Abaddon. Okay, Esther Abaddon. Is that an anime character, Esther?
Welcome in. Welcome in.
Shut up, Sinner. She's got a banging ass body, dude.
She's super hot, dude. I would rather become a monk, dude. I'd rather become a monk than even be in the same room as her.
I can't take no more tonight.
I think you could still become a monk.
Right. Unfortunately, we will finish this. Well, you'll probably hear it 10 times tomorrow. But if I do go live in the morning, if y'all want to finish this, we will. I can't take no more tonight. It's nothing but bash Queen Bee Fest and throw jabs at Clue. That's all it is. There's absolutely no content there. All it is her playing victim, doing exactly what she's sad fishing, what she's accusing Queen of doing, which Queen doesn't do, so that she can keep those super chats rolling in. It's disgusting. That's what she calls content. But don't talk about it. She makes it her content, but don't you dare talk about any of it. I couldn't handle no more. It's just the constant. That's all that man. Oh, it's like their own. It's like they're having a confessional, you know, and everything they're crying about is exactly what they do. It's insane. It's insane. Ugh. Talk about obsession. Hello? The dude built his channel attacking Queen and putting out information about her private life with her children and twisting and mangling that all up to make it seem what it's not. For you and everything about her life. Come on. Are you kidding me? Oh. Yeah, I can only take him in small doses. He just, So y'all got big plans for the weekend? For the rest of the weekend, I should say? For Sunday? If not, come on over. I'll put you to work. You can climb on up there and get that Christmas stuff down for me. Sir Duke, you are not coming back out here. No, sir. My one's not going to help you. And giving me them big sad eyes isn't going to work either. It's night time. He's looking at me like, I slept all day. I'm playing now. Dookity-doo. No. Oh, he don't listen to place like the dog does. Stop. Oh, don't do that. You make me feel bad. Stop it. This cat's terrible. Oh my goodness, you should see. He got his head all cocked sideways, giving me them big sad eyes. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. That's spoiled. That's really spoiled. So what do you guys think about all this? Do you believe her story that, even after the first set of officers were there, a second set came and it had nothing to do with the first set being there or why they were there, but yet they brought up about the first set, even after she said they didn't know anything about it, didn't have nothing to do with it. Yeah, she talks too much. She just talks. He knows what gets sympathy. Yeah, he does. He's spoiled. Something just doesn't add up with it. I'm not saying they weren't there a second time. I'm just saying the reasoning she's given does not add up. The story she's telling does not add up. That is not how they act during a SWAT call. Primary focus is surprise. Okay? You don't want to let them know you're there. And as far as them mentioning any other name, of course they would. Of course they would know the history of the people they're dealing with and that they're getting ready to go to the house for. Of course they would know. She's lied way too much to take her at her word, yes. Something's being left out. And it's not because she's being sneaky and trying to trick people into, telling on themselves. No, she's not that clever. Okay, number one. And number two, she's never going to admit the whole truth. Sir Duke, and it's just funny how Craig has not been, no one has heard even him come in the room, which, come on, he's always in the room when she's live. He's always in there playing his games and stuff. He hasn't even been gaming nothing since then. Yeah, come on. Come on now. Something just isn't adding up. But whatever. It served its purpose. It did what she wanted it to do. This is making her money. This is her bread and butter. Her words, reality's words. It's her bread and butter. She got people to super chat the hell out of her. Fishing everybody. While she's accusing someone else of doing exactly what she was sitting there doing. Yeah, she said that so many times before. He still games in there. They still game in the living room. They're always in the same room. So yeah, something just isn't adding up. Something just, and the way she's always got to handle everything, like she's his mother, not his partner. It's weird. It's really weird. A weird situationship. Quit looking at me like that, kitty cat. You're really making me feel bad. I'm going to come in and cuddle you. No, sir. Sir Duke. Oh, what an attitude. But, so I might come, because I get up around 5:30, 6 o'clock. I'm not coming live that early, though. I don't like people that much now. Shit. I need time to have coffee and wake up. And then I gotta, make the kids breakfast. They want bacon and eggs. So, yeah. Fun stuff. Anyway. I probably, I might try to just do my live in the morning. Because it's going to be damp and chilly in the morning. And, if not, it'll be sometime tomorrow. But I'm going to try to get it done so that I can actually, Oh, honey, I don't ever sleep in. I couldn't tell you the last time I slept in. I'm lucky if I get 3 or 4 hours sleep, but I'm good with it, before I start waking up with dreams. I don't like dreams. Nightmares aren't fun. But at least I'm sleeping a little bit now, so. But I never sleep in. Duke. And the latest my kids asleep is, if I'm lucky, 8 o'clock. But they're excited about tomorrow. So he's excited about putting some lights up. I got him excited about it. Don't know how long it's going to last, but I got him excited about it. Sir Dookie. Oh, you need to stop. Don't wag that tail like that. Oh, he's pissed now. But I am going to end this. I am tired. I got to get up in a few hours. Even if I don't want to get up, I'll be up. So I don't use an alarm clock. I haven't used an alarm clock in years. I just normally wake up. And I'll have their breakfast done by 8 ready for when they get up, so I can just feed them. And like I said, I may just come live if nobody else is live and do my live. Because this week I'm gonna do lives, but next weekend I don't know. It's gonna be hard to find time, but this week I'm gonna try to get some in. I got some things going on this week though, so it may be kind of crazy. That's why I'm trying to do one now, because I know I got things coming up this week. I'll be sleeping. I'm on the West Coast. I hear you, Darby. I don't know what time. If I go live, it's not going to be before 8 o'clock. It's probably not going to be before 10 o'clock. Because I like to chit chat with the kids in the morning with their breakfast and, hang out with them for a little bit. But yeah. and find excuses not to do tomorrow. I'm going to have to talk myself into that. So I'll be looking for excuses why not to go out to the garage, but I can't do it no more because I have to get the Christmas tree stand down. I have to get the decorations down. I mean, we already in December 7th, and I don't have shit done. So I got to get something done. I'm hoping to get a tree Wednesday. I don't want to wait till I get the car. That's too late. I'd rather get. I think I can get it Wednesday. My friend and her husband has a pickup. He told me he'd take me over and throw it in the back of his pickup. So hopefully I can get that done Wednesday too after I come back from the doctor's. It's a Jacksonville day, so that shoots the day now I'm back. But yeah. All right. Well, just let me know what you think in the comments. No one's chatting in chat. I know it's late. But thank you for hanging with me. Thank you for the gifted memberships. Enid, that was really nice of you. Thank you for the super chats. I appreciate that. And mods, thank you, of course. Awesome as always. Just thank you guys for hanging with me. I just couldn't listen to no more of them. I really couldn't. Ugh. And she's just going to keep crying about the same thing. That's all they talked about for 6 fucking hours. Ugh. Can't do it. All right, misfits. You go out here and you be the best misfit you can be. Go get some sleep or go cruise in the streets. Whatever you want to do. Just, do you and have fun. I'll be seeing you tomorrow, misfits. Thank you, everybody. Bye, misfits.